see the usual gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Seth in Bountiful said, "Did you know that Bruce Springsteen's nickname is the Boss?" It's a little fact he knows.
I'd never heard
Bountiful, that. Yeah,
From where?
Bountiful.
Bountiful.
It's interesting. I don't know how Bruce would know that everyone has a hungry heart. There are no government statistics which would bear that out that I know of. I think that
can you trust government?
Well, we'll find out in Boner Candidates coming up. But the government they know that the statistics about hunger in this country have been grossly overestimated and wrong, and so they've dissolved the collecting of data about hunger, and they've also banned the book Hungry Hungry Caterpillar. The Hunger Games movies are no longer. We can't show those anymore. And
people are concerned. No, Bruce Springsteen is fine. He's just fine.
It's his birthday. He was born on this day in 1949.
And he's very well fed, not hungry. Bruce Springsteen is not a hungry person. Wait till you hear the Boner Candidates. Just it's great. Hungry is the hunter.
Hungry like the wolf? Oh, no, that's at 10.
That's at 10 every morning, yeah.
Hungry like the wolf. Yeah, we can't have that anymore.
Not till 10
in the morning, yeah.
I don't think the government collects statistics on wolves either, whether they're hungry or not. I thought for sure you were playing Hungry Heart because of Boner Candidate number 3.
No, I guess we'll have to see coming up.
I just saw the list of Bruce Springsteen songs that we had, and I went, I haven't heard that one in a while.
I thought perhaps you'd read the story this morning. Hi, how's it going?
You're back.
I am back. And it looks like we have a really full show here. So I'm not going to be able to tell you any stories, really.
Well, Utah Word of the Day is we can take it or leave it, Bill, if you would like to.
Oh, let's do that.
If you would like to do that
because I actually have picture and video.
Oh, good.
Of my little escapades down in Escalante, Utah. So my wife always calls it Escalante. Mm-hmm. And I always call it Escalante because I think that's the way the people in Escalante.
Well, I was going to ask.
You were there. Did you ask them?
I did not associate with any Escalanteans when I was down there.
Now, see, I've always said Escalante.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I say to my wife, why do you say Escalante? And she said, because that's the way it should be said. I said, but I don't think that's the way the people who live there say it.
Yeah, it's like hurricane.
Yeah.
I have asked Google,
and
it says Escalante.
Mm.
Well, that's
what Google says.
But if you put in hurricane, what
it'll say hurricane.
It'll say hurricane, and not
you've not really given it the right information.
Oh,
not hurricane.
Did you ask how do people who live in the town of Escalante say Escalante? That's kind of what, and I don't know. Maybe that'll be a little too hard for the
Google's
AI.
Pretty smart.
Well, the AI will probably
locals in Escalante commonly use both Escalante and Escalante. Some even using the hybrid Escalanta that acknowledges the original Spanish name. While the latter is technically correct Spanish pronunciation, to your wife's point, the 2-syllable Escalante is favored by many locals, though the 3-syllable version is also...
there it is, the equivocating AI.
Out to Escalante.
But but they do say most locals would say Escalante. And so that's what I'm sticking with.
Okay.
Named after Father Escalante.
Sylvester Velez de Escalante.
And the name Escalante, my wife pointed out yesterday, it means rising up.
So Escalante arrived here, and there was no one else here.
No.
Is what I'm getting from
this. No.
Nobody. He was the only one who was there.
If you go down there and you look around, it's really hard to spot where those people were living, the people that did live there, because they were very good at concealing themselves. They lived up in the cliffs, and
there was no one there. He said, well, since there's no one here, I'll name myself after this place.
I have the feeling that Father Escalante had no idea that a town was named after him. This happened long after he had passed. He was there something like 300 years ago, I think. And long after Father Escalante had passed, What a weird guy he must have been, wandering through the, you know. And listen, I'm sure he was. If there were people there, you know he was hoping there were people there so he could make them Catholic.
Yeah.
Didn't take, did it?
It doesn't seem to have. No,
It worked on me.
Did it? You consider yourself a Catholic?
Well, I'm culturally Catholic.
Okay.
On paper.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to check a box, that's the box.
That's the box you check?
Yeah.
The box I would check is none of your damn business.
That's usually not an option.
Are you Catholic? Are you Mormon? Are you that? None of your damn business. If I want to tell you, I will tell you, but otherwise, none of your
damn business.
Your damn business.
All right.
You ever seen the movie The Hunger? I think it's David Bowie. Isn't that the one where he's a vampire? The Hunger.
The one?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
He lives with a group of really hipster New York vampires.
It was not very good.
I saw it when it came out, and I seem to remember enjoying it. But
Catherine Deneuve.
Catherine Deneuve.
That's why.
Susan Sarandon. And David Bowie. A 1983 erotic horror film, this says.
And what kind of reviews does it have, Gina?
Is The Hunger a good movie?
I don't know. Why don't you ask your precious Google?
That's one of the questions that's first at the
And
top.
what does it say?
Some find its pacing slow and the ending tragic.
Okay.
A challenging drama.
Yeah.
Challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember it not being very scary, just being more challenging.
All right. Well, okay, let's...
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Okay, we will take a break here, and then we'll come back, and you can check in with us if you want. 877-602-9696 is that phone number. You check in with the Radio from Hell show. It lets us know that you're there. It lets us know that you want us to be here, and you don't want us to go anywhere. 877-602-9696, and you could also text us if you like, 33986.
All right. HasterGames.com is the website, but it's just best to go down and see them. 6831 South State Street. They've been doing the tabletop board games, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, dice, figures, paints, all the latest board games. Haster has it. And now available, the new release for Magic the Gathering, Spider-Man. The famous web-slinger arrives in the newest expansion for Magic the Gathering. Spider-Man experience the action as amazing heroes and villains clash across the Spider-Verse. Terrific art on these cards, and some of them are the comic book covers, the original comic book covers for the cards as well. New adventures and determine the fate of Borderlands with the newest Dungeons & Dragons starter set, Heroes of the Borderlands. This new set includes 3 adventures, dice, tokens, maps, for players new and returning. This is a great way to jump back into the world. Heroes of the Borderlands is available now in store at Haster Games. So go back in, fight some monsters, become a hero. Haster has it. Go to HasterGames.com for all the details, or just go down and see them. 6831 South State.
I have an email of interest here.
Oh.
It's concerns the Mandela effect, which we were talking about, I think, on Monday.
Oh, hang on. It's emails of interest.
Hello, Bill.
Hello.
Hello. I was, as always, listening to the show this morning, and my attention was piqued, especially during your discussion of the Mandela effect. I have similar baffling memories. For instance, the Berenstain Bears book being spelled and pronounced Stein, or not Stain, as the publishers claim. But it is Berenstain, S-T. But many people remember it as Steen or Stein. And then at work today, I was listening to this particular podcast, and an episode came on. It goes into some additional weird memory lapses and conspiracies, so I thought I'd send it off to you, and she's sent me a link to this podcast. It says, on the last story in this episode, it's a rather short show, I'm curious how you remember this particular product, Fruit of the Loom. Now, the company swears that the logo did not have a cornucopia.
It did not.
I remember it always having a cornucopia, and apparently so do others. It goes further into detail, but the company swears that all of their undies and attire were sold without a cornucopia, just bunches of fruit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that is, and why would the company lie? Because
Exactly.
people get so entrenched into the to this Mandela effect thing. They go, no, they're lying. You know, the company is lying.
Well, it's like I said, there are people who swear that there is a genie movie starring Sinbad called Shazam, and it does not exist.
Here's the best one I remember. This happened. Nobody told me it happened to me. I was talking with a longtime former salesman of ours, way back in the KJQ days, and we were talking about the Procter and Gamble story. And there used to be a moon, a little like a crescent moon on Procter and Gamble products with some like stars around it.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. I think was there a guy sitting on it, or
It was just the moon.
it was
and
just
the
the moon and the
stars.
stars.
Yeah.
And people, and there was no explanation of what that was on Procter and Gamble products. And they made tons of stuff, all kinds of things. And that little symbol was always on there. And so people said, you know what it is? Procter and Gamble is a product that's sold by the Satanists. It's the biggest. It's the biggest satanic, and it's very successful, and it makes the satanic church very rich. It's a saint.
It does.
It's a Satan symbol, and you go, well, come on. And then I'm talking to the sales guy, and he said, no, listen. I was watching the Phil Donahue show, and the guy who was the head of that church was on, and he talked all about it.
Nope.
Said, yep, Procter and Gamble. And he's not the only person who swears that they saw this show.
Did not happen.
So the president of Procter and Gamble was on, and he said, "Yeah, it's true. We that's a symbol of the devil, and all of our products are." And he just kept going on and on about.
You didn't.
I
see that.
saw him on
No,
Phil
you didn't.
Donahue, and then I looked into it. I remember this is years ago. I looked into it, and other people swore that they had seen
It's easier to
a guy
debunk
on
these
Phil
things
Donahue.
now.
Yeah. What's weird about that too, though, to me, is that I think it gets into a sort of form of mass hypnosis. In a way. People start talking about it, and it becomes real.
That's how conspiracy theories start.
It's amazing to me that works.
All right.
The name of that podcast is
Geek Show.
Heart Starts Pounding Horrors, Hauntings, and Mysteries.
Okay. Email of interest. All right, 6:20. Let's get this over with.
Okay, let's do that. You can call us 877-602-9696. Figure out whether or not we're still here. We'll let you know if we're still here when you call us. You can also text us if you like, 33986. Oh, Gina.
What? Yeah, there's not.
No, nothing.
No.
Okay. All right. The moon is 2.8% of full. Just a little tiny sliver. It's a waxing crescent moon. The moon will set today at 9:08 a.m. Today being, what is it? It's Tuesday. I almost said Monday. It's Tuesday, the 23rd day of September in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. It's Redhead Appreciation Day.
Katie, we appreciate Katie.
Testarossa. She's the Testarossa. It's a Celebrate Bisexuality Day. Is that anything to celebrate, really, bisexuality? I was just figuring you can't make up your mind. That's your problem. It's great.
Oh, no, you're opening up your options.
Well, I guess. I don't know. It seems like you're just kind of being wishy-washy about the whole thing. It's American. It's Great American Pot Pie Day. I don't know about you, but I love a pot pie.
And this feels like pot pie season. Fall is
pot
perfect
pies
time
are,
for a pot pie.
Pot pies are. I've heard. I don't know why somebody was talking about it, but they said they are not nearly as popular as they used to be. They were once a very popular American food. Now not so much. You get those little Swanson chicken pot pies and beef pot pies. I loved them. It's National Snack Stick Day. Snap into a Slim Jim, that kind of a meat stick, essentially.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why they call it a snack stick, but there it is.
The fact that it's meat is questionable, probably.
Yeah.
And it is National Voter Registration Day. Just to be aware that you need to register to vote. And this is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson right there. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Bill Allred. Hi, Bill. Hi. That's Gina Barberi right over there. Excuse me. I'm battling a little bit of phlegm this morning. It's Katie for short, our fine producer, back here producing the show. Dawson did a pretty dang good job while you were gone, Katie, but there's nothing like Katie producing the show. Nothing like it. And let's see, Dawson is in there. Is Hudson here?
Hudson's in the back.
And Vax, there's Vax lying down on the job.
He's exhausted, too.
Everything is as it should be.
Yes. Yes. All right. So now we'll go to your check-ins. 877-602-9696.
Let's go to Jim.
Hello, Jim. It says here that you're in North Salt Lake. Is that right?
That's right. Good morning, Lords of Morning Radio. Thank you for letting me listen.
It's our
I
pleasure.
also go by Deseret Jim as well.
Oh, yes.
On occasion.
Deseret Jim.
So-
I used to love your hot tub.
Me too. I miss the good old days.
Yeah.
I just wanted to comment on the Escalante.
Now, Jim, hang on. You realize you just said, I want to comment on the Escalante. You mean the Escalante, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But in actuality, I went to school at SU, and I have a lot of family from southern Utah, old T-Birds. But they actually down there pronounce it Escalante.
Escalante.
That was what I read,
Escalante.
Yeah, Gina said, I didn't realize that, but
Down to Escalante.
go down to Escalante. Okay.
They also say carn and charts and lard, so they talk a little different down there.
Yeah, when I was working at the Utah Shakespeare Festival years and years ago, that was Fred Adams who started the festival. That was his favorite thing to say. Lard, Dorothy, that's a gorgeous orange farmal. and George, go throw the horse over the fence some hay.
Fred was a good guy. He was in charge of the Shakespeare Festival when I went to school down there back in the day.
Yes.
He was a good old boy.
Yes, he was.
All right.
Thanks, Deseret
Thanks for
Jim.
letting me listen.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. Thanks, Jim. See ya. You see, 877-602-9696. Just a pleasant little conversation.
Bus driver Troy checking in. Let's see. Who else is checking in? Sketchy Blake of Ogden. I survived the rapture. No.
5 o'clock today.
Oh, is it?
We still have time to. Well, that was Nick's mathematics.
Now, see, I didn't see any rapture stories. Tell me about that.
Oh, it's the rapture. It's
Today.
happening today.
It's according to who?
It's
this
all
time?
over TikTok.
It's
apparently.
TikTok.
Oh, well, if
Has
TikTok
proclaimed
says,
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
then
TikTok is a reliable news source.
this will be
Yeah.
the most accurate prediction of it so far.
Mixer driver Shane and Monica checking in from the lodge at Brighton Resort. Right Wing Wade has some traffic for you there, Gina. Bill, my relatives live in Escalante and say it like you do. Escalante. Zane of Dallas checking in. Have a hungry heart for hello, yeah, what? Then you should call. Yeah, we got hello, yeah, what coming up later. Dr. Neal, did get raptured or anything?
Well, I think we're according to TikTok, it's 5 o'clock today. So.
Yeah. You see, Dr. Neal, that's why you should call 877-602-9696 because the texts get screwed up.
And is it 5 o'clock Mountain Time?
Oh, that's yeah. I don't know that we figured that out.
Yeah. Okay.
Nick's probably not awake. Let's call him.
Let's see. I tell people that I identify as hopefully agnostic, but I speak fluent Mormon. Okay. Liza Brarian here, happy for the first day of fall. Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, yeah, yesterday was the equinox.
Jocelyn of Sandy. 15 minutes into work after a 3-day weekend. All right, time for a break. Bill is my spirit animal.
Hey, he's doing the same thing.
All right. Tiffany from West Jordan checking in, currently still marked safe from the rapture. No floating people to report. Home Depot parking lot last few weeks. The food truck is delicious. Oh.
Now, do you have a choice as to whether or not you're raptured?
No.
I mean, it's either.
Are you worthy or not?
It's just being worthy.
Yeah.
It ain't your choice.
Well, and I'm not in the least bit concerned. I'm not going anywhere.
Let's see. Johnny B checking in, listening while enjoying some leftover cheesesteak sandwich with jalapeno. Hello, good morning, lords and lady. It's Dominic from West Jordan, working this morning. Been since 2 a.m., driving all over the place, delivering roll-offs. Currently in Alpine.
Roll-offs.
Mike in Nashville checking in, taking all 3 kids to school this morning since the wife is traveling for work. Meshach of Erda. Calvin from the Dell checking in. Probationary Alex here. All this government news is giving me a headache. Let's see. Carrie has to have Blondie's Rapture on vinyl. If you're not going to play it today, how do I win the album? Oh, I don't have it on vinyl. Sorry. Let's see. What were the ginger snap cookies you were talking about on Friday morning?
Mother's.
Archway.
Archway.
Yeah.
But do they still make them? Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Richard, who's not a dick, checking in. Tristan is checking in. Ella the nanny. Tim the tree guy. Fed worker Chelsea. Chef Roy. Looks like everybody's there, so let's begin, shall we?
Right Wing Wade checking in from I-15. Both lanes moving along nicely. Accident northbound Bangerter Highway. Yes, that is what UDOT is telling me too. And all lanes of traffic stopped northbound Bangerter, so police can move a crash from the left to the right side of the road. Traffic at a standstill back to 24th South. If you see something like Wade did, text us. Only if it's safe for you to text, though. 33986.
This texter has an excellent question. I wonder if Jesus will do it the same way that Santa Claus does, hit every time zone a little bit separately.
Could be.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure.
Would that make sense?
Yeah, it would make sense. I've just found a big story about the rapture, so we'll have that in the news coming up.
All right. Coming up, we do have some messages and a song. After the song, it is Big Boy News. And then Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll explain how to play, what you'll win, all coming up. Bill's trip to Escalante coming up. Hello, yeah, what? Boner of the day, Beat Gina. Oh, the Donut Critic is coming today. All right. All that and more. Stand by.
So,
So,
we have a garage fridge.
Fridge in the garage.
Fridge in the garage. And usually the way you get a garage fridge is you get a new fridge for the house
Yeah,
and
and
you
your
move
old-
the old one
Usually, yeah.
to the garage.
my mother had the Philco refrigerator that we had when I was a little kid. She had that in the garage. It was still working.
Well, Joe learned that, my husband, that there are actual refrigerators
Meant for the garage?
meant for the garage,
Oh.
and here's why.
Okay.
Especially up in Huntsville at the farm,
Well, yes.
it gets really, really cold. And a traditional refrigerator that is meant for your kitchen
Oh.
is used to operating between, I don't know what the temperature range is, but a normal temperature range.
That's why my garage fridge is weird.
Yes, because
Well, how is it weird?
well, because they will shut off
Yeah.
because it's cold. And you think, well, that's fine. But what happens is it can get warm inside.
Yes. And there are sections where it's, cold and
Yep.
not cold and,
So Costco
right.
has a garage. It's made specifically for
the
extreme temperatures like that. And so we just had one delivered up
Oh.
at the farm. And I'm so glad because Joe gave me a beef update. You know how we're working through the beef?
Working through the beef.
and I'm willing to help.
Well, because I think you might have to because so we bought half a cow.
Yeah.
Here, and you know that Joe has a spreadsheet.
you know
where he
which half
keeps-
you bought?
The left, I think.
Okay.
Where he keeps track of what we have. So here's what we have right now. 51 pounds of ground beef,
Wow.
one brisket, one tri-tip, two chuck roasts.
You got gypped on the brisket.
Well, we've eaten
okay.
some. This is just what we have left. 2 packs of short ribs, 3 packs of stew meat, and 1 eye of round, which is probably going to be for chicken fried steak.
Okay.
So we have a lot of beef still, is what I'm saying. So if you guys want, that, and that's where it's living. It's living in the garage fridge. So if you guys want
So
some
you
more,
just want to give us a key to the garage?
just come get whatever you want
me a-
when you want it.
Give me a key to the garage and I'll help you out.
Okay.
There you
Just
go.
go up there.
But
Nothing I like better than free meat.
but just interesting that there's a specific. I didn't know there was such a
I
thing.
didn't know that either.
I don't. The only thing I think we just kept beer in it.
Well, yeah. So there's a fridge part where we have drinks, and then there's a freezer part where we're working through the beef.
I think what you need is a tap. And,
Just on the
and
outside.
yeah, and have a beer tap in the garage.
Okay. It's 6:36, and it is time for some big boy news and opinioendo. Right after that, it's Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We're going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
Hollywood Undead tickets.
Fitting.
That's what I thought. Yeah. They're coming to the complex on September 27th.
So you'll get to see Hollywood Undead. 877-602-9696 is the number to call. Line up to play Frank Christ Presents right now. Do it now because we're going to do some news. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by...
Brighton Resort presents Not Oktoberfest, featuring music, beer, chef versus chef showdowns, great food, mechanical bull rides, axe throwing, games for the kids, and more, going on now through October 12th at Brighton Resort. You could win a Brighton gift card by texting the word freeloader to 33986 now and enjoy a free scenic lift ride.
Well, here's the rapture story. Evangelical Christians have been sharing warnings and advice in videos on social media and TikTok in preparation for this potential imminent rapture, an end times prophecy that some people believe could happen today or maybe tomorrow.
Potential imminent.
Yeah. Although the current wave of videos have seemingly been inspired by a South African pastor's prediction shared on YouTube, rapture predictions have also long been linked to real-world events, including Israel's war on Palestine and Gaza. So what is the rapture? And why are some evangelical Christians projecting the end of the world could happen this week? Well, not all Christians share a belief in the rapture. This perhaps shouldn't be a surprise, since the word rapture does not appear in the Bible anywhere.
It doesn't.
According to Bible scholar Bart Ehrman, author of Armageddon, What the Bible Really Says About the End. For those who do, it is considered a prophecy about what will happen during the end times and before Jesus returns to earth. Followers of rapture theology believe that when the rapture begins, true Christians will rise up into the heavens, rise up into the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. At the same time, non-believers will be left behind here on earth, where they will endure they will endure a series of trials and tribulations, including plagues and fires. So pretty much like things are today.
I was going to say, maybe this has happened and we just haven't noticed.
Yeah, maybe it could have already happened. We're just here. In one video shared by an account with 848,000 followers, called Christ Will Return, a woman shares advice with her best friend, tearfully saying, "You need to repent now. I don't want you to be left behind." Well, that's so sad. That's really sad.
Back to your theory about the rapture has already happened.
It could have.
No. Dolly Parton is still with us.
That is true.
Are you
That'll
sure?
be the indication.
So that would be the indication.
So she would be, that's your touchstone for the rapture.
For sure.
Okay.
Makes as much sense as the rest of it.
Well, I guess so. So there's some stuff on the rapture for you. Let's see, Jimmy Kimmel returning to ABC. They just revealed that his show is going to be on tonight.
Not here.
Apparently not. After thoughtful conversations with parent company Disney, a Disney spokesman said, "Last Wednesday we made the decision to suspend production on the show to avoid further inflaming a tense situation at an emotional moment for our country. It's a decision we made because we felt some of the comments were ill-timed and thus insensitive. But we've spent the last few days having some thoughtful conversations with Yimi, and after those conversations we reached the decision to return the show on Tuesday." On Wednesday, ABC had indefinitely preempted Kimmel Live, following a furor around his comments about Charlie Kirk's killer, which were pretty mild, really.
Yeah.
And the whole and people say people kept saying, "You're trying to make a joke of this." Well, no, he wasn't.
No.
Jimmy was not making a joke. He was making a comment.
And it wasn't about Charlie Kirk. It was about the killer.
Yeah.
FCC Chairman Brandon Carr subsequently threatened ABC to find ways to change conduct, to take action, frankly, on Kimmel, or there's going to be additional work for the FCC ahead, and said that the comedian's comments were some of the sickest conduct possible.
Really?
Brendan Carr, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this on Friday, and I heard this, and I haven't confirmed it for sure. I keep meaning to look it up. But you know how government officials all wear American flag pins?
Yes. Oh, this is true.
Is it true? Mm-hmm. Brendan Carr wears, instead of an American flag pin, he wears an image of Donald Trump on his.
Yeah, it's a gold.
geez.
It's a gold silhouette of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to have one of those.
Now
by the way.
here's why it's a big mistake for Sinclair to not carry Jimmy Kimmel.
Because we're not going to have it here.
Channel 4
yeah.
here is the ABC affiliate here is a Sinclair-owned station.
Or is it Channel 2?
ABC is Channel 4.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So here's why it's a bad idea. You know, you're already, and radio's there too, on a dying media. You're going to force people because they will be curious.
Mm-hmm.
It's the car wreck thing. People will be curious and want to see his first night back. Mm-hmm. You're going to force them to pick a different form of media to watch it, aka streaming. So make yourselves more, useless and extinct by doing that.
Someone should clear this up for me. I may have misspoke. I think Channel 2 is Sinclair owned.
2 is.
I think ABC4 though is what's the big outfit that
Nexstar.
Nexstar is Nexstar.
Yeah.
So Nexstar has said we will not run the Jimmy Kimmel Show. Mm-hmm. So I'll look that up to make sure. But I think you're right. It is Sinclair. On Channel 2, but
yes.
Channel 4 still won't be showing it because it's Nexstar.
Because I know people who used to work at Channel 2 who quit because of the whole Sinclair situation.
After ABC Trump, after President Trump explained that Tylenol use during pregnancy causes autism. Local Utah autism experts spoke to people about the science and the importance of consulting your healthcare provider. They, as a matter of fact, they made their comments after they were finished laughing.
But it's not funny because women who are pregnant can have a high fever, and if you don't get it under control, that fever can affect the baby and the mother. If you're not, and Tylenol is the safest thing you can take.
Yeah.
To reduce fever when you're pregnant. And if there are women that go, no, I'm not supposed to, I don't want my baby to have autism, you could be doing damage by not taking it.
Utah mothers of children with autism question the White House claims against Tylenol. The study that followed 2.5 million pregnancies and their children for 20 years. It was a study that Dr. Lee led in Sweden, with results published in the Journal of American Medicine last year. When we looked at the kids of users, acetaminophen users, we start a slight increase of risk of autism and ADHD, but the association is not causation, the doctor said. So the person who did the study said, so we saw that they used acetaminophen. That doesn't mean that's what caused it. And she said, I think we're jumping to conclusions that we shouldn't be jumping to, and it's my study. So let's see what else is going on. Drone sightings have forced the authorities in Denmark and Norway to close the main airports in Copenhagen and Oslo for several hours, causing widespread flight disruptions that were expected to last into Tuesday. The first sightings were reported at Copenhagen Airport on Monday. The authorities said they suspended all takeoffs and landings because of 2 or 3 large drones spotted flying in the area. Oslo Airport shut down because of similar sightings. Now, this story is not saying where the drones are coming from, but the implication is that they're from Russia, and that's pretty scary for those people. Yeah. And it should be scary for us, too, because, well, World War III.
Yeah.
Utah Valley University leadership have announced that they've commissioned an independent review with an unnamed third-party organization to gain insight into the on-campus shooting death of Charlie Kirk. The announcement comes as university leadership faces ongoing questions over security at the September 10th event, in which only 6 school police officers were assigned. In the days after the shooting, school officials have remained pretty quiet regarding security and whether more could have been done to protect Kirk. I don't think that's even a question, is it? Could more have been done to protect it? Yeah, I think maybe that more could have been done. And those who attended the speaking engagement were also, put into danger by this. The identity of the third party hired by the university has not been released, or whether the review's findings will be shared with the public. Let's see. If you buy stuff at Costco, listen up.
I do.
Fresh. Well, you don't buy this. Fresh ahi wasabi poke. Sold at Costco stores has been recalled because of potential listeria contamination. The product was sold in the deli section under the Kirkland Signature brand with a September 22nd sell-by date. And this fresh ahi wasabi poke, yes, Utah is one of the states it was sold in. Food and Drug Administration said a recall was initiated after the supplier of green onions in the dish alerted officials that they could be contaminated with listeria. And finally this, a musician known for his 1980s pop hits is returning to Utah. Howard Jones, who produced classic tunes like What Is Love, No One Is to Blame, Things Can Only Get Better, will perform the first ever concert at the ballpark at America First Square. It feels special for me. It feels like a little bit of a milestone, actually, playing a baseball park. I am super excited about it, Jones said. And he says, I have a deep affection for Utah since playing his first show in Park City in 1985. For KJQ at the time. Yes. KJQ.
And that's where we met and befriended Howard at that time.
Yeah,
I think Haircut 100 is opening for
Haircut 100?
And Richard Blade, the DJ, is going to be there as well.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it doesn't say here.
I'd love to have him on the show if we could get him.
Well, we probably could.
Let's talk to Todd.
All right. That's it. Sports, weather, traffic?
Let's see. Robert Gerke's Detroit Lions over the Ravens last night, 38-30 in Monday Night Football. In baseball, because we're still doing that. Let's see. We have the Nationals and the Braves. Braves won that one 11-5. Cardinals 6, Giants 5, Padres 5, Brewers 4. Only 3 games yesterday. That's your sports weather. Just a gorgeous day. 75, sunny, beautiful fall weather. Enjoy it. 53 for an overnight low. Slept with the windows open last night. That was super nice. 80 on Wednesday. Thursday, 84. So we're still going to stay in the mid-80s, it looks like, through the first part of the weekend. And we're pretty much done with those little spotty sprinkles we've had over the last few days. That's done.
Now, Texter says Howard Jones was last night.
I just deleted the story.
Well, quite possible.
Well, it could be possible. It's just, one of those things that pops up it was on, I think, the Fox News site.
Yes, it was last night.
Oh, well, never mind. Remind me not to talk to Todd about Howard Jones then.
Where was I?
You did weather.
I did weather. Traffic, yes. Allow 30 to 45 minutes in your commute out of Tooele County. Stalled vehicle I-80 eastbound approaching the 201 freeway in Tooele County. Traffic's backed up almost to Mid-Valley Highway SR 36, struggling from Stansbury Park. Crash northbound Bangor Highway approaching 1820 south. They had to stop traffic for a bit to move the crash, but I believe they have reopened that. Still a lot of slowage in that area. What are you seeing? Let us know. Text it to us, 33986.
Frank Christ has joined us in the studio.
And he's sponsored.
Oh.
Spooks Boutique, the go-to destination for oddities, curiosities, antiques, and collectibles, provided by a community of local artists for over 13 years. 3453 South State Street, Spooks Boutique, where Halloween is not a holiday, it's a lifestyle.
Hi, Frank.
Hello, everyone.
Frank, if for those of you who are not familiar with Mr. Christ, he is the Grim Reaper. As you would expect a Grim Reaper to appear. He's a skeletal figure. He wears the robe. He has a scythe. He's kind of an update, though. He wears a motorcycle helmet, and he rides around on a scooter instead of. I think it's odd that you wear a helmet. I mean,
well, I have to protect my.
Yeah, I guess you could crack your cranium.
Sure. Plus, I'm setting a good example.
That's what I was going to say.
There you go.
The kids are watching you, Frank.
And if you're not familiar with me, you'll be familiar with one of my associates soon enough.
Frank is the reaper of celebrity souls, and that's a curse for him because...
I love our precious celebrities.
Yes, I know you do. He hates having to go and collect their souls when they die, but somebody has to do it, and it's his curse to do it. He joins us every weekday to play a game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
Frank has given me a list of actors. 3 of the actors on this list are, as he says,
they're just fine.
But one of them, one of them is dead. And it is the contestant's job to figure out who the dead celebrity is. And do we have a contestant there?
Looks like Kobe is here.
Kobe? Hi, Kobe. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine. Thanks for asking, Kobe. Kobe, if you are able to identify the dead celebrity on this list, you will win a prize, which is what, Gina?
Tickets to see Hollywood Undead Saturday, September 27th at the Complex.
Kobe, turn your radio off, please.
Turn it up?
Turn it off.
Oh, turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you
It's
got
going
it?
to screw you up if you listen on that one.
All right. Kobe,
Yep.
Frank has given me a list of actors. Because it's National Voter Registration Day, all of these actors are in movies about the right to vote. One of these actors is dead. Tell me which one is dead, and you win the prize. Here we go, Kobe. Pay attention. Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Number 1, Kyle Secor. Started out in the soap opera Santa Barbara, had a guest shot on St. Elsewhere, worked on films City Slickers, Sleeping with the Enemy, and The Untamed Heart. He was then on the full series run of Homicide: Life on the Streets. He was in a movie called The Purge Election Year, wherein people vote for a candidate that will continue the purge. Number 1, Kyle Secor. Number 2 is Anita Gillette. She started showbiz life. She started showbiz life rather on Broadway in classic musicals like Gypsy, Guys and Dolls, They're Playing Our Song, and Cabaret. She had guest starring roles in tons of TV shows like Modern Family, Blue Bloods, and Chicago Med. She was in the political movie Bob Roberts about media manipulation of voters. Number 2, Anita Gillette. Number 3, Tom Wilkinson. Trained at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts, had significant roles in many well-known movies. Full Monty, Michael Clayton, Shakespeare in Love, and Batman Begins. He was in Selma, about the right to secure voting rights for, the fight to secure voting rights for African Americans. And number 4 is Minka Kelly. Her big breakthrough was in Friday Night Lights, followed by a horror movie, The Pumpkin Carver. She had a recurring role in the TV series Parenthood and starred in the thriller film The Roommate. She played Jackie Kennedy in Selma, about the struggle for African Americans' rights to vote. There you go. 4 actors, one of them dead. Which one is it?
Is it number 2?
Anita Gillette? No,
she's fine.
That's a really good guess, though, Kobe, because she's been around forever. She's 89. Listen, I'll give you a second chance, though, Kobe. Okay, listen really carefully.
Okay.
Listen, is it Kyle Seek, or is it Minka Kelly, or is it Tom Wilkinson?
Tom Wilkinson.
Yep, you got it, Kobe. Way to go. Way to pay attention.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome. You get those tickets to Hollywood Undead, and Katie can tell you how to get those. So just hang on for one more second, and Katie will talk to you, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank
You're welcome.
you.
Hang on.
What do you got the rest of the day, Frank? What's going on?
Well, I need to go check on some celebrities who are having birthdays today.
Okay.
Ooh.
Julio Iglesias,
Oh, really?
82 today.
No, we haven't heard anything out of him for a long time anyway.
He has been awfully quiet, hasn't
Yeah,
he?
so you might as well check on him.
Go give him a poke.
Jason Alexander, 66.
Oh, he's fine.
He's fine. He's
Probably.
just fine, probably. Well, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
Crash eastbound 47th South at the ramps to I-215's west belt. The 2 right lanes leading to the northbound 215 ramps are blocked, as well as the left turn lane from westbound 47th South to go southbound I-215. Stalled vehicle I-80 eastbound approaching the 201 freeway in Tooele County. Traffic is backed up almost to the Mid-Valley Highway. SR-36 struggling from Stansbury Park. It's an extra 30 to 45 minutes to get through there. Unfortunately, with IFA's fall and winter lawn food, you get stronger roots now and early green up next spring. It's the ultimate lawn owner power move at IFA.
All right, KXRK Provo. We will take a break, and Bill's going to tell us about his trip to Escalante. Escalante?
Escalante.
Escalante.
I think I'm going to start just
Escalante.
calling it Escalante.
Escalante?
Down there.
Down there.
Coming up, be sure to watch on x96.com/live. There are some photos and video coming your way.
Accompaniments.
Yes, visual aids. Stand by for all of that. Tell us about the home show.
Yeah, it's the Daybreak Fall Home Show going on September 26th to the 28th at the new ballpark at America First Square. It's fall now, officially. And you're thinking about how to decorate your home for fall, how to get ready for fall and the holidays. This is a perfect place to stop by. Winter is on the way. You want to get prepared for it, make your home look just great. Get your home organized like a pro with celebrity Jennifer Gardner. Find everything you need to prepare your home for the holidays. You can get all the details at thebesthomeshow.com. It'll tell you all the different vendors that are going to be there. Free parking, free admission, hourly prizes. They do this thing where there's like dots on the floor, and you go stand on the dot, and every hour they'll call out, I think it's a number.
It's a number, yeah.
And you can win prizes that way. Just take the whole family and go out there, spend the afternoon. All the details, everything you need to know at thebesthomeshow.com.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is
Pill, P-I-L-L, pill, and variants of the word too, pilling, pilled, pillar, And now the mayor of Mona, Utah, the Honorable Don Criddle, and his son Denver be listening for the word pill and its variations.
Son, when are you going to learn? Being the son of the mayor of Mona, Utah, comes with certain responsibilities. You cannot just be going off half-cocked all the time, Denver. The Criddle name is still strong and respected, no matter what shenanigans you and your hoodlum friends are doing.
What do you mean, shenanigans, Daddy? Is that a French word or something?
What I mean is the tomfoolery that you and your chums have been engaged in down to the church parking lot. Now, we Criddles are considered pillars of the community. We can't be associated with the ruckus that you boys have been committing.
I ain't sure what tomfoolin' ruckus you're referring to, Daddy. What did we do?
When I say ruckus and church parking lot, what does that suggest to you, son? I'll tell you what it suggests. You and your hoodlum chums that you and your mother and I have warned you to stay away from was creating a bunch of noise and such down to the ward parking lot late at night. There's neighbors around that ward house, Denver. And when you when you and them ne'er-do-wells you run with, them boys from up to Payson, start burning rubber in the parking lot at 2 a.m., well, folks are going to complain.
Oh, I know, Daddy. I'm sorry. It don't look good for the mayor's son, me, Denver Criddle, to be doing that kind of thing, does it? I'm really sorry.
Well, I know that you know better, son. So why was you with them boys pilling out in the parking lot?
I just got carried away, Daddy. Phil and Paul come down from Payson in Paul's new muscle car, and Phil said, "You want to see Paul's car burn rubber? You can really make it peel out." If we hadn't been drinking Mountain Dew, I would have said no, but, well, like I said, I got carried away.
I understand, son. Nothing makes you feel more manly than a high-performance engine and the smell of burning rubber.
Mm-hmm.
There's a great appeal to pilling out, especially when you're young. I remember when I was 30.
Thank you, Daddy. And what about Mom? Is she going to be mad?
Well, maybe. But don't you worry, son. I'll just tell her to take a chill pill.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
Like Stephen and Murray, he says he kind of likes the nozzle.
What does he like
Murray.
about it?
I don't
wonder?
know. Maybe he'll text us from Murray and give us more details.
That's why phone calls are better than text.
Mm-hmm.
I got a nozzle for you right here.
We always have follow-up questions.
Well, this so I once a year we try to go to this little place in Escalante. It's now, so you know where Escalante is, right? You go from you get to Torrey where Capitol Reef
I know where
is.
Escalante is.
Okay, Escalante, and then you drive to Boulder and up over Hell's Backbone, and you drop down well, outside of Escalante is where we are, and it's just past the Calf Creek recreation area, and there's a sign there that says Escalante River Trailhead, I think it says. And you turn and you go drive down this dirt road through the trees, and then you have to drive like the road goes over the you have to actually drive through the river, and you know how it's shallow enough that you can drive through the river up the other side, and you get up there, and there's this little house, and it is just beautiful. I'll show you the front door of it, x96.com/live. So that's kind of the front door of the house, and behind it there you can see the gigantic rock cliffs that really butt up right against the back of the house. And we stay there usually 3 nights, maybe.
This same house you've stayed in.
Yeah, and we go there. Well, like I think we made it's almost always booked. It's like constantly booked as an Airbnb, and it's and there's nobody out there. You don't see any other people. And sitting on the front porch, you're looking out over this vast meadow, and then cottonwood trees, and then huge red cliffs over on the other side of you. And it's just so quiet and peaceful. You know, we take our supplies and we cook meals there. It has a nice kitchen and it has a couple of bedrooms. Now, the next picture I'll show you, this is the picture window. So once you're inside the house, that's the picture window looking.
Wow.
And that red rock cliff there that looks very close, it is. I mean, it's like
you're right there.
Yeah, it's 10 feet away, and it's just a gorgeous little house. And so we cook meals and we have a nice time. And there's no TV, no
internet.
You know, there is internet. There's I think there's a CD player there, but we never mess with that. And it's there's one big bedroom and then a smaller bedroom, so it's good for 4 people tops probably. And or although people could see that, so that window seat there, people could actually sleep on that. It's huge. Yeah, it's huge. One person could sleep at one end and the other at the other end, and it's and then we'll usually go out to dinner. We'll drive back up to Boulder, which is about 20 minutes away. And go to the Hell's Backbone Grill.
Did you have the lemony cluck?
My kid did.
I love the lemony cluck.
My kid has the lemony cluck. I had they had a pork chop special, which was just delicious with little bits of elote corn on top of it, and mashed potatoes or whipped potatoes, I guess, and just a delicious sauce. Hell's Backbone Grill, just a wonderful place. And my God, that place was hopping. We had a reservation for 6:15, and I'll bet there were 40 people standing around waiting to get in. You know, just really terrific. So we usually eat dinner there, but then we make nice meals down at the house. And I very seldom see any wildlife there, but this trip I saw wildlife, and I hope we got the video here. This is the wildlife I saw. That's my sink. That's the sink in the house. And that's a video of a scorpion in the sink that I took. I don't know why it's flashing like that. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
It's probably our processor.
And he looks a lot bigger. He looks a lot bigger in this video than he really was. He was a tiny little flimsy
yeah, but his
scorpion.
little stinger that's curled up there would get you.
Yeah, and I washed him down the drain.
You feel kind of bad about that,
and then
don't
I felt
you?
bad about that. I felt terrible about it.
He might have survived.
Either you or him.
I could have picked him up and with a piece of paper and a
My rule is inside is my house, outside is your house.
But then I told my kid I washed him down, and they were very upset with me.
Did you say, well, then why didn't you come deal
with it?
No,
but so here, this is my kid. This is my kid. Oh, there's a black widow in my bed.
Down there?
Yeah,
too?
yeah. And I said, oh, what? And they said, I'll get it and take it outside, and they did. They captured it in a glass.
You had black widow and a scorpion?
Yeah, and I'd never seen either. The only thing I've ever seen in that house is mice.
It's got everything.
Yeah. Well, now
it's got everything.
It's got everything.
Was that on the Airbnb list?
Yeah. We've got mice.
We got to check and see. We got scorpions. We got mice. We got. You'll usually.
That doesn't discourage you from going back there?
No. Why would it?
Well, because they can hurt you. Hantavirus?
I've been
Black Widow can put you in the hospital.
You know, Gina, you should not. Could we set it, Gina, up a microphone at home? You should never leave your house. It's
Don't tempt her.
So you'll usually just see a mouse maybe one mouse a trip who not realize, like, where everybody's being quiet and the mouse will not realize and will come out from behind something and then sort of stop and look at you and go, "Oh my God," and then run back.
What are you doing here?
We're still here.
Yeah. Wait, I came out to get some crumbs, and here you are. And that's the first time I've ever seen a scorpion there. But I have seen, the first time I ever saw scorpions was in Escalante. This was many years ago, and I was on a camping trip. We hiked up this little canyon and camped overnight outside of, I take it back. No, it was Escalante. It was outside of Escalante. And I woke up in the morning, and both of my eyes were swollen shut. And I thought, what? I mean, really, just swollen shut. Didn't really hurt, but it was just like, what the hell? And so I'm putting some compresses on and getting it in there. The swelling's kind of going down. And we tore down our tent, and there were 2 scorpions underneath the tarp of the tent. And
but you hadn't felt you were stung?
No, but I'm speculating I speculated, that's why my eyes are swollen up. And then I got stung by a scorpion once in Texas, too, on the ankle. And it hurts, but it didn't,
You're still here.
I didn't get sick. And that little guy was, probably, it would be like a bee sting, probably. But I got to say, they're pretty creepy.
I was going to say, looking at that video, they're creatures I don't want to encounter, which is why
they look like aliens.
Yeah, they do.
That's why I will stay away from places that have them.
There he is again, x96.com/live.
I found a black widow in the garage this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And
so you're never going in the garage again?
Well,
right?
I called my husband and I said, "Get it." Now, please.
I saw my grandfather on occasion. He was a carpenter and he worked in basements and stuff. And I was helping him out with something. There were black widows in the basement, and he'd just squish them with his thumb.
My sister, Mikkel, twice ended up in the hospital with black widow bites.
Really?
Wow.
Our bedrooms were in the basement, and for whatever reason, her room was like it's necrotizing, like it kills your tissue. She's got a hole in her arm where they had to cut out the dead tissue. Where
Texter says scorpions are attracted to water, so he's fine. Plus, they're extremely hard to kill. So.
I kind of thought maybe he just swam down the drain and went elsewhere.
I always thought the only way to kill him is to smash him.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to burn them? You got to cut their head off? What is it?
Burn them, beat them, or shoot them right between the eyes.
Between the eyes. That's the only way to take care of a scorpion.
Burn them, beat them, shoot them right between the eyes. Oh, and then one other place to eat down. There's another place in Boulder called the Burr Trail Grill.
Mm-hmm.
Best hamburger, top 10 hamburgers I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah. I've been there twice now, and just their basic hamburger with white cheddar cheese melted on it, and it's got onions and pickles and tomato and lettuce and a toasted brioche bun, and it's got to be local beef. I'm sure it is.
Oh, of course.
And I'm sure it's like 90% fat content.
Probably.
Because it's like you bite into it and the juice kind of runs down your fingers and onto the plate.
In your beard, it got in your beard, didn't it?
No. Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
Oh wait, it's still. Oh.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry. Well,
that's what that is.
I should have cleaned it.
It's shiny. It's.
But I think we made reservations already to go down there again next year.
Yeah, if you find a place like that, it's kind of nice to just say we like going there. We want to go back every year.
There's some nice hikes in the area, which I can't do. But so I stay home and read, and I can hike down. It's not a hike. I can walk down to the river, and sit in a lawn chair, dangle my feet in the river, and read. But it's just
sounds nice.
It's so peaceful.
I mean, other than the critters, it sounds nice.
Yeah, other than the critters.
If I'm going to relax, I don't know if I can relax around critters.
Well, you have to just decritterize.
Yeah.
You have to I mean, I'd never seen a Black Widow down there. Now that I know they're there, I would
Look for 'em?
I would just turn the covers back on the bed and make sure they're not, because they don't. I mean, they're they don't want to mess with you. They want you to leave them alone as much as you want to be left alone. So.
Now I feel itchy whenever I have these calls. Don't you feel like there's something crawling on you?
And you know what? I feel scratchy.
Oh, believe me, there's something in this studio.
What?
There's vermin? Is there?
There's something in here.
What do you
I'm
mean?
telling you
What?
right now.
What
I
do
don't
you-
know what.
There's something.
Don't you feel it?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah,
It's making my eyes itch.
exactly.
Jeez.
Traffic, please.
Crash at the on-ramp 45th South and Murray to go northbound I-15 being moved from the center lane to the right shoulder. Crash eastbound 47th South at the ramps to I-215's west belt. The two right lanes leading to the northbound 215 ramps are blocked, as well as the left turn lane from westbound 47th South to go southbound I-215. And it is a mess out into Willa. Stalled vehicle I-80 eastbound approaching the 201 freeway. Traffic is backed up. SR36 also struggling from Stansbury Park. I mention this every once in a while. And I would say go get some breakfast and then try again in an hour, because I don't think you're getting through there if you're trying to get into Salt Lake. That's traffic.
All right, we've got boners coming up here, the candidate you'll be voting for. Boner candidate number 1, hey, that's my ritual stuff. Boner candidate number 2, the administration is hiding how much they hurt people. And boner candidate number 3, well, I figured it works with the cows, so why not try it at home?
All right, boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by for all of that. Bullfrog Spas. Go to bullfrogspas.com, find a location near you. Bullfrog Spa's endless summer sale happening now through the 29th of September. So you've only got a short period of time to take advantage of this. Save up to $5,000 off MSRP on Bullfrog Swim Spas and receive a free swim tether kit. This is your chance to bring home a spa feature, the exclusive Jetpack Therapy System. Bullfrog Spas are the only spas manufactured in Utah, free standard delivery and factory warranties, and their special financing available. So go into one of their factory direct showrooms and try one for yourself. Bullfrogspas.com will find you a location. Make self-care a priority. Give yourself some permission to slow down and soak away the stress and reconnect with what matters most to you. They are the only hot tub in the market that offers personalized therapy with the Bullfrog Spa's Jetpack Therapy System. 16 unique and interchangeable Jetpack massagers for every part of your body. They've been doing this for nearly 30 years. So go to bullfrogspas.com, find a location near you.
So I've been looking through this University of Utah library archive of all this radio stuff. And there's an interview here with Tom Barberi, Gina's dad, an interview conducted by Glenda Reeson. And it's a transcript of it. And should we do a little bit of this? Did it open for you?
It's being very difficult.
I mean, I can just read it if you want, but...
Oh, there we go. Okay.
So GR, Glenda Reeson, who is... So Phil Reeson was Tom's sports guy? Or just partner on the radio?
They did news.
They did news and stuff. And so Glenda was his wife.
Mm-hmm.
So she's interviewing Tom Barberi, and this is at Call Radio. And
Call Radio.
Call Radio. And they're this is in 1985.
Okay.
And they're talking about somebody named Benny, who I think is the station owner.
Station manager owner, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
Should we start with...
you want to be Glenda or you want to be Tom?
I'll be Tom.
Okay, I'll be Glenda. I would like to ask you, Tom, to give me your job description.
What's a job description?
Well, then let me ask you, do you consider yourself a DJ or a radio personality?
Glenda's doing a project on the radio, so we have to do an interview thing. Job description. I'd like to know what the answer is to that one.
Well, I thought about interviewing Benny. Maybe I'll just have to ask him the same question.
That would be an interesting answer. I would like to know what his job description is.
No, what his idea of your job description is.
Oh, my job description is play lots of commercials and make Benny rich, I suppose. Well, job description.
Well, you like being called a DJ, or would you rather be called a personality?
Well, DJ is not a bad term, except it is misleading because it means a disc jockey, and I haven't played a disc in years. I think DJ is the term that fits more in the top 40, more music-formatted radio stations. They're legitimate disc jockeys, per se. I guess the job description, for lack of a better term, is to call us personalities, which means that we are supposed to be unique individuals, and we do unique and individual things on the radio. That'll work as a job description, I guess.
Well, I bought this book because I wanted to read you. I mean, this is what they're teaching in college. I wanted to read this little section to you. When he is describing DJs or radio personalities, he says, the author, most DJs have giant egos. Most male DJs I know are 5 or 6 inches shorter than the norm and have 3 things in common. They're generally insecure, divorced, and almost always attractive.
That's about 95% correct, I would say.
His feeling about DJs, they are real unique people, but I don't think that they're always hyperactive.
No.
Are you insecure?
Very. Oh, I think so. Ask Harpo, he knows. I think everybody in this kind of business, whether you want to call it show business or whatever, you have to have basic insecurities. And I think that's probably the fuel that makes you run, because you have to have that content, that constant need to be liked and constant need for approval. And that's what we do as performers. We're looking for approval. We want the laugh or the applause or the strokes that you get from people saying that they like what you do and support and so on. So the basic insecurities feed the fire that keeps you trying to perform.
Well, does it have to do with ego, or are those two separate? Because there is a basic insecure personality. Does that mean your ego's oversized, or do you?
I'm not a psychiatrist, but I would say that you can't separate the two, because the ego and the insecurity, I think both of them work together to make us run. Because I work very hard every morning for 4 solid hours to try to better what I did yesterday or better what I did the previous hour, try to come up with something new that's going to make somebody say, hey, did you hear that Tom this morning? That's my goal, is to get people to listen and then maybe comment on the fact that I said something either funny or interesting or something that piqued their interest.
Well, do you consider yourself easygoing as opposed to being an intense person?
Very.
You're very easygoing?
Oh, I think so.
And is your desk neat all the time?
Really? It's organized disorder. I like things in their place. I need everything to be cleaned up and proper. I can't stand mess for some reason. Is that true?
Yeah.
Was he clean freak?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Things have to be very orderly. And it's just that way in the studio. I've got to have everything just so, otherwise it upsets me mentally for some stupid reason. I don't know what. I like things all in their place and everything is very neat. I don't think I'm hyperactive. If anything, I'm a very lazy person.
Yes.
I'm only hyperactive between 6 and 10 when I'm doing my show. Then it's a constant high-speed whirlwind of mental activity.
But to most people, that is 8 hours worth of work.
To do what I think is a good show, or to do what I really think is what I'm paid to do at 10 o'clock, I'm mentally exhausted. I'm really tired. It takes me about a half hour to come down from that high level. Mm-hmm. I had a couple of these blood pressure tests when the different health organizations were around. They'd come out for a promotion. They took my blood pressure when I'm off the air, and it's absolutely skyrocketing. When after I come off the air, my body comes back to some semblance of normalcy, and I don't have high blood pressure. But for those 4 hours, I'm at such an emotional peak that by 10 o'clock, I'm really tired. I'm kind of wiped out.
And you still say you're easygoing.
Very, after 10 o'clock.
After 10 o'clock.
I'm not demanding.
I've jumped around on the question, so I'll have to check my notes. Let's look at your background. Where are you from and how you got started in the business? Is this interesting?
For me, I don't know.
Well, we do the show for us.
Yeah.
This is my dad's been gone for a while. This is nice to have him around.
Talk a little bit about how you got started. Before we start that, would you tell me your age range?
My age range? I'm between birth and death. Partly close to the latter at this point.
Well, I know what you are. I know that you are about my age.
42, barely. The ink's not even dry on the card that I never got. Paper's even worn off on the present that I didn't receive.
Your background?
Background. I was born in a small farm community, just a farming background. All my family's a big, all-Italian family, all farmers and ranchers. I grew up in San Jose, all the normal stuff. Went to high school, went to college, went to 3 colleges. Because of athletics, I went to 3 different colleges, played football, wrestled in college, San Jose City College, Idaho State University, Cal Poly, Luis Obispo. I left college before getting a degree because I was injured and I couldn't play sports anymore, which was the only reason for going to school, right? drink beer, play football, chase girls. I was a failure in all three. I was good at drinking beer.
Were you a loner or outgoing? Were you more secure with a group of people?
We'll have to continue
Oh, I need to know what happened.
Well, it's all.
Well, you can look it up for yourself. It's at the University of Utah. You see, there are dozens of these oral histories of people who are in media. Many of the names you do not recognize, and some of the names you think, how the hell they're there and I'm not?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with most of them.
I think we need to get in touch with the head of the communications department.
Give them our stuff.
We have a bunch of stuff.
Well, I think maybe the communication department at the library too.
Craig Worth.
Yeah, Craig Worth.
Dr. Craig. Free right now, and it is time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These are examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, September 23, 2025. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. And once you've heard all 3, you'll vote. And one of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
Can't buy it. Got to win it. Radio from Hell Boner T-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1. Hey, that's my ritual stuff. Spooky season. That's what I guess they call Halloween. Is a year-round affair for the Transportation Safety Administration. Customs agents found what appeared to be, and they appeared to be this because they were this, human remains in someone's luggage during a routine check last week at Tampa International Airport. According to a post on X from Carlos Martel, a director of field operations with U.S. Customs and Border Protection, the traveler had declared 10 cigars in their luggage. However, CPB specialists found a foil-wrapped duffel bag containing what appeared to be, because they were, human remains, including part of a skull. The traveler claimed, well, those are for my rituals.
Well, yeah, it's my religion.
But due to some serious health risks, the items were seized and destroyed. The bag also contained prohibited plants, and a bunch more cigars than were declared, officials said. At CPB, we never know what happens, what baggage may hold, but smugglers should know we'll always have a bone to pick. Boner candidate number 1. Hey, that's my ritual stuff. Boner candidate number 2. The administration is hiding just how much they hurt people. The Trump administration is ending the federal government's annual report on hunger in America, stating that it had become overly politicized and rife with inaccuracies. So every year, the federal government gathers all these statistics and issues an annual report on hunger in America. This decision to cancel the report comes 2.5 months after Donald Trump signed legislation sharply reducing food aid to the poor. The Congressional Budget Office has estimated that the tax and spending cuts bill Republicans muscled through Congress in July means 3 million people would not qualify for food stamps, also known as SNAP benefits. The decision to scrap the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Household Food Security Report was reported by the Wall Street Journal. In a press release on Saturday, the USDA said that the 2024 report, to be released October 22, would be the last one ever. The questions used to collect the data are entirely subjective, and they don't present an accurate picture of actual food security, the USDA said. The data is rife with inaccuracies, slanted to create a narrative that it's not representative of what is actually happening in the countryside, as we are currently experiencing lower poverty rates, increasing wages, and job growth under the Trump administration. None of those 3 things are true.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
the
exact opposite of them is true.
Yeah.
We keep saying it, people will believe it.
Remember back in COVID, he said, if we'd stop testing, the numbers wouldn't be so high.
Yeah.
He said that.
Trump is canceling an annual government survey that measures hunger in America rather than allow it to show that hunger is increasing.
Yes.
Under his tenure. You know where the hunger's not increasing is in Donald Trump's tummy. Boner candidate number 2. The administration is hiding just how much they're hurting people. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. Well, I figured it works with the cows, so why not try it at home?
All right. Boner candidate number 3 coming up after
the damn contest. We are doing the damn contest.
Well, now, which one is it?
Which contest?
Yeah. Is it a keyword? Is it the...
Yeah. X96 wants to bribe you to listen.
Oh, okay.
Tune in every weekday at 7:15 when we remember. 10:15, 1:15, and 5:15 for keywords. We have a different text line for this. That text line is 508-777-1000, and you will be entered to win $1,000. Every keyword is a chance for you to win. There are more details at x96.com. The keyword for this hour is bag. Bag, B-A-G, bag. Text that to 508-777-1000 now to enter to win.
Text it to where?
508-777-1000.
All right. News?
Brought to you by
Yes.
Excel Automotive Repair, commuter vehicle repair specialist, Asian and small domestic vehicles, dealership quality service at independent shop rates, located at 33rd South 290 East. To make an appointment, go to excelautomotiverepair.com.
English singer-songwriter Harry Styles, oh, he's so dreamy, ran the Berlin Marathon in under 3 hours on Sunday.
Good for him.
Organizers confirmed to the Associated Press that Styles took part. Local newspaper Der Tagesspiegel was the first to report his participation. It's such a romantic language, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
German. It just sounds
Pretty.
Der Tagesspiegel. The 31-year-old former member of One Direction boy band was among some 55,000 runners taking part in the race on what is widely regarded as the fastest marathon track in the world. By the way, he used a pseudonym, hoping that people wouldn't really recognize him. He signed in as Stead Sarandos. Stead Sarandos. He wore a headband and sunglasses. He completed the route in 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 13 seconds.
Good for him.
A sub 3 hour marathon is a coveted mark for many marathon runners. There's been significant turmoil at Disney World recently.
Yes.
With a cherished attraction closing permanently after 54 years of operation. But now, visitors are noticing another dramatic change at the popular resort as the destination has seemingly become deserted. Well, maybe not quite, but much less busy than it has been. Reports are surfacing that the iconic theme park has turned unusually quiet this summer, with guests offering various theories about the potential causes. Situation was recently brought to light by a TikTok user called The Noble Ways, who documented his recent visit to Disney World to express his observations about the Florida happenings. Although throughout his weekend stay, he maintained Disney World was completely empty. Not true.
Yeah.
But the grim scenes at Disney World follow several months that saw multiple attractions at the theme park closed down for good. Let's see, what have they closed?
Well, they closed the Rivers of America.
They closed. There's Space Mountain, though there was no wait for Space Mountain.
Yeah, because they're building a new one.
Haunted Mansion, I could just walk right on.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean, walked right on. The longest I ever have seen a wait time for Seven Dwarfs was today, 30 minutes. Peter Pan's Flight, 30 minutes. Everything else is walk on all day long.
I mean, it could be as simple as people don't have money to go.
They're making it more difficult to go.
Well,
you have to have the app to do anything.
And it's in Florida.
And it is in Florida.
And so people are saying nobody can afford Disney anymore. Think of the tariffs. Another person said, and it's because it's in Florida. Disney in California is packed.
Yeah.
Let's face it, Florida is in major decline. So there you go. It doesn't say here what they closed. Rivers of America?
Mm-hmm.
What else?
I don't know of any other major closures.
Yeah,
I know they're building a new Space Mountain. They're building.
It's a cherished attraction closing after 54 years. Maybe that's the only one then.
Yeah.
Let's see. Donald Trump said prominent billionaires, including media mogul Rupert Murdoch, and tech founder Michael Dell would be part of a deal in which the United States will take control of the social video platform TikTok. Trump name-dropped the 94-year-old Murdoch and his son Lachlan, the head of Fox News and News Corp, as part of a group of possible participants in a deal during an interview to be recorded Friday and aired Sunday on Fox News, or it was recorded on Friday and aired Sunday. I think they're going to be in the group. A couple of others, really, really great people, very, very prominent people. The most prominent people, more prominenter than more people.
Prominenter?
They're also, I made that up.
So instead of the Chinese having your information, then Rupert Murdoch will have it. What could go wrong?
Let's see. Well, I don't have. I don't know. I don't have any local stories in here. Let me find a local story for y'all.
What's happening downtown?
Oh, here we go. Let's see. What's happening downtown? And I don't have it right in front of me, but the businesses that burned down, the restaurant
Main
bars,
Street?
yeah, they've set a reopening date.
Oh, really?
So they're making progress. Oh, good. Governor Spencer Cox and Mike Lee are joining prominent MAGA leaders in filling in for slain Charlie Kirk on Turning Point USA's resumed campus tour. Cox was hailed as a calming, moderate leader in his pleas for unity following the fatal shooting of Kirk. Now the governor will appear alongside Mike Lee, a MAGA stalwart who has repeatedly been accused of using inflammatory language online.
Constantly.
Turning Point USA named more than a dozen guest hosts for its campus tours. Cox and Lee will speak September 30th at Utah State University, along with Representative Andy Biggs and former Representative Jason Chaffetz.
Ew.
Other speakers nationwide will include media personalities like Tucker Carlson and Megyn Kelly, as well as Virginia Republican Governor Glenn Youngkin and Republican gubernatorial candidate Vivek Ramaswamy. Before he died, Kirk's tour plan prompted a petition to halt his talk at USU, which gathered nearly 7,000 signatures. Yesterday's announcement shows Turning Point USA will keep its youth mobilization efforts going after Kirk's assassination. Let's see what else we have here. We have, here's a story you'll find interesting, Carrie. I don't know why. I know stories like this. It seems to me you like these. A tiger killed a man at an Oklahoma animal preserve, officials said. The Growler Pines Tiger Reserve said that Ryan Easley was killed Saturday by a tiger under his care. I think it's one of these. Is it one of these like Tiger King situations? I think so.
We did this story yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. He got
killed.
He got ed up.
I'll root for the tiger in those situations every time.
And did you talk about Fat Bear Week?
No.
It's time for everybody's favorite battle, Fat Bear Week.
It is?
Yes. The annual online contest returns to the Katmai National Park in Alaska as massive brown bears gorge, bulk up, and compete for the Internet's vote in a wild fish-fueled showdown where size is everything.
Fish-fueled.
This year's competitors will be announced live on YouTube. They were announced last night. Once the bears and the brackets are set, the ferocious game is on. It's a single elimination tournament where the public can vote for the bear that they believe best exemplifies fatness and success in brown bears. The bear with the most votes advances to the next round, but only one will be crowned Fat Bear Week champion on September 30th. Let's see, where do we go to the... yes? Oh, fatbearweek.org.
Yeah.
Fatbearweek.org. You can cast your vote there, and there are pictures, and I think there's live video of the bears, eating fish, and they'll go from they start out at like 700 pounds, which is pretty big.
Yeah.
But they bulk up to like 1,200 pounds by the end of the summer.
Wow.
It's just,
they're killing machines.
Yeah, there is an abundant supply of salmon along the Brooks River.
Yeah.
And they eat and eat and eat and eat, but only one will be crowned Fat Bear Week champion.
The other thing with bears is, you ever chased by one, run downhill. For some reason, they can't do that. It's the moss.
They attack when you're having your period, too.
No, that's jungle cats.
It's actually explore.org is where
Explore.org?
Yeah.
Well, this one also says fatbearweek.org. I don't know. explore.org, or, go vote. All right, that's it.
All right. Weather, traffic.
Just a gorgeous fall day, and I can't say fall because it's officially fall. 75 and sunny today, overnight low 53. We do climb back into the 80s for the rest of the week, low to mid 80s, so still warm. All of those kind of spotty sprinkles we've been having the last couple of days, looks like we're pretty much done with those for the next several. Traffic, we have 2 crashes, eastbound 47 south at the ramps to go I-215 westbound, and then a secondary crash just before the ramps to go I-215 southbound in Taylorsville. Tooele County, boy, go get breakfast and don't try to come to Salt Lake right now. There's a couple different incidents on the I-80 eastbound there that's causing it looks like you're completely stopped there. If you're stuck in that and want to share with us when you start moving again or anything else you're seeing on the roads, you can text us. 33986 is where you do that. Get a hail of a deal on your next vehicle purchase at Mike Hale Acura, your Utah Acura dealer. Mike Hale Acura, a hail of a car buying experience.
If you go to fatbearweek.org, it takes you to the same place. So fatbearweek.org is easy to remember. Do that. Go vote. The voting has started now. The voting has just started. All right, here's boner candidate number 3. Well, I figured it works with the cows, so why not try it at home? A San Pete County father has been arrested and accused of using a cattle prod on his young sons. The man, they're not naming him to protect the identity of the kids, was taken into custody on Thursday after an interview at the county's Children's Justice Center with the father's 7-year-old son. During the interview, the boy alleged that his father had used an electric cattle prod on him and his 9-year-old brother on more than 10 different occasions over the past year, and as recently as this month. The boy said the father used the cattle prod as a disciplinary tool and applied it to the arms, legs, stomach, and chest of the children. During the interview, the child said when he was struck with the prod, it caused extreme pain and felt like being cut in half. A separate interview conducted by San Pete County Sheriffs with the older brother matched the description or the statements of the 7-year-old, each providing a detailed description of where the father kept the cattle prod in their Mount Pleasant home, as well as the home of their grandfather. The father was arrested on the counts of child abuse. Boner candidate number 3. Well, I figured it worked with the cows. Why not try it at home? Keep the cows in line.
All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. Hey, that's my ritual stuff. It's a traveler stopped at the Tampa airport by the Transportation Safety Administration and Customs, and they found in his luggage human bones and a partial human skull. No, you can't bring that stuff into the. Well, it's for my rituals.
Who is it? I want to know who it is.
Who is?
Who the bones are. That's a person. It's not just bones. That's a person.
No, it's not. It's bones. It used to be a person. Here's boner candidate number 2. The administration is hiding how much they hurt people. The Trump administration ending the federal government's annual report on hunger in America 2.5 months after Trump signed legislation reducing food aid to the poor. Because if we don't report on it, if we don't have statistics about it, it means nobody's going hungry.
It doesn't exist.
And boner candidate number 3, I figured it works with the cows, so why not try it at home?
All right, here we go. Time to vote for boner of the day. Which one do you think is the worst? Which one deserves to be boner of the day? 1, 2, or 3? Remember your candidate number. The one that you think should win. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text and text that to 33986. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth, welcome her back, and tell her who you're voting for. 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, September 23, 2025. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right. As soon as we award the boner after these messages, it's time for Hello, Yeah, What? Yeah, you can call in and talk to us about anything. Hello, Yeah, What? And the Donut Critic is coming up. Beat Gina is coming up. All that and more on the way. Stand by. Mike Hale Acura.
You can't put a price on peace of mind, and at Mike Hale Acura, they agree. They have the Mike Hale Complete. When you purchase a new or precision-certified Acura, you'll be enrolled in their Mike Hale Complete program, which includes paintless dent repair, windshield repair, key replacement, and more for 3 years, free of charge. It's only available at Mike Hale Acura. Your Utah Acura deal. It's my Utah Acura.
It's Gina's.
The Hale, you say?
I bought 3 different MDXs there. Why? Because I like them.
Gina, you know what? You go straight to Hale.
Festus drove one of mine, and now Muhammad's driving one of mine. They're great cars.
I've ridden in yours a lot, and it is a great car.
Mike
If you buy one more from them, do you get a free sandwich?
Maybe I should.
You should.
Mike Hale Acura, a hail of a car buying experience.
It's often said that the people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day. And today's word is...
Ta. Ta. Listen carefully. You'll hear the mayor of Mona, Utah, and his son Denver have a conversation with ta words sprinkled liberally throughout. And now the mayor of Mona, Don Criddle.
I'm the mayor of Mona, Utah, Don Criddle, and I've got a message for the town councils of some of Mona's neighboring communities. We here in Mona are tired of taking in your people. There's folks from down to Nephi and folks from up to Santaquin and some from the surrounding areas, like over to Goshen, who've been flooding across our town borders. They're coming to the Young Living Lavender Farm. They're coming to use our rope swing out to the pond. And these border crossers aren't the best people. A lot of them are drinkers and smokers and such. Now, I'm sure some of them are very fine people, but it's just too much. So today, I'm going to authorize our town council to take action.
What kind of action do you think the council will take, Daddy? Because if it was up to me, I know what I'd do about this immigration problem. I know what to do to stop it, Daddy.
I'm probably going to be sorry I asked this, but what you would the future mayor of Mona, Denver Criddle, what would you do to stop the flow of them people coming to our town?
It's simple, Daddy. We got to build a wall. We got to build a big wall, a beautiful wall, the biggest, the best wall all around Mona City. That would stop them.
All right, Denver, a wall. You're right. That would control them immigrants from Santaquin and the like from coming here. But hell, son, that's a lot of work to build a wall around the whole city. You need materials and manpower for a project such as that, don't you know?
I know, Daddy. I got an idea about that, too. We get a bunch of junked cars from the auto salvage place, and then we pile them junkers all around the town border. And then, you know what we also have an embarrassing abundance of here in Mona, don't you?
Yep, that would be tumbleweeds. We do have an embarrassment of tumbleweeds in this town.
That's right, Daddy. We got more tumbleweeds than we have residents of Mona. So we take as many tumbleweeds as we need, and we put them all around the border, kind of fill in any gaps that there might be. Because I'm telling you, Daddy, folks trying to sneak into Mona from up to Santaquin or down to Nephi will get one look at that junk car and tumbleweed barricade. They'll hightail it right back to wherever they came from.
Son, I think you may have something. I'm going to head over to the council meeting right now and pitch it to them.
Will you tell them it was my idea, Daddy? It was my idea.
No, I won't. I'll tell them that this idea came from the future mayor of Mona, Utah, whose last name just happens to be Criddle.
But it was my idea, Daddy, not the future. Oh, wait, that is me, isn't it, Daddy? Tell them that I am their retribution.
Denver, you don't catch on quick, but you do eventually catch on.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah word of the day.
Well, that's over.
It's 7:47. Time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by a leftover portion of that beautiful pork chop I had at Hell's Backbone Grill.
And master winemakers and experienced wine enthusiasts from around the world gather in the mountains for the annual prestigious Park City Wine Festival, October 2nd through the 4th. Experience the beauty of Park City while sipping on the most incredible showcase of wines from around the world. Plan your visit at parkcitywinefest.com. Must be 21.
I'm always interested in, I wonder what goes through the minds of the 10 people who voted for Boner candidate number 1. Hey, that's my ritual stuff. You know, why? What causes those 10 people
they feel
to say,
strongly about that?
I wonder if they do, or if they say I just can't agree with those other two, because the administration is hiding how much they really hurt people. That candidate pretty hard to beat, but you would think that a guy using a cattle prod with his on his kids here, and this is local, this is here in Utah, you'd think that'd win hands down, but no, he didn't. Boner candidate number 2. The administration is hiding how much they hurt people. That got 266 votes, as compared to number 3, the guy with the cattle prod, got 188 votes. That's a lot, but still, I think that's really surprising.
All right. Well, that's your Boner of the Day for today, September 23, 2025. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week.
Hello, yeah, what?
Oh, this, huh?
Oh, this again.
Yeah, this is the riskiest thing that anybody does on the radio today.
Or it can be heartwarming. My heart has been warmed during Hello Yeah What before.
Sure. 877-602-9696. This is your chance to just have at it. Hello, yeah, what?
Hello, yeah, what?
Whatever you want it to be, 877-602-9696. Questions, comments, criticisms, or jokes.
Yep. Or sometimes people promote things that they're doing. So 877-602-9696. This is your chance to have your moment on the radio. 877-602-9696 is the number. Maybe you want to tell us what bear you're going to vote for.
Fat Bear Week?
I'm thinking for Fat Bear Week. I'm thinking I'm going to vote for Grazer.
Grazer?
He looks pretty. Then there are bears that just have numbers. I feel bad for them.
Yeah, they all
You
deserve
need a
names.
name.
Yeah, someone should name them all.
Hello, yeah, what?
877-602-9696. Anything you want to talk about, anything you want to ask.
Maybe you're sitting there saying, nobody ever listens to me. Well, we'll listen to you.
I'd like to give you a piece of my mind.
While we're waiting for calls, one of my husband's hobbies is he has an app where he can follow planes and see where they're headed. And
wow, that sounds fun.
he loves it. Like, he can pick a plane out of the sky and go, that one's headed to Germany, he just knows.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been tracking Festus, because Festus left on Sunday, and he's made it to Tokyo, and now he's on his way to Singapore. He's tracking his exact plane and his exact where he is in the world right now.
How exciting.
I can't wait for Homeland Security to find out
that my husband is tracking planes.
Yeah. Let's go to line 1.
Let's see. This is Lindsay.
Hey.
Lindsay.
Hello, yeah, what?
Lindsay, what's up?
Hi, I just wanted to call in. I call in occasionally to say how much I love the show, and you guys are awesome, and I love the news you do. And I also wanted to wish my father, Roger, a happy 80th upcoming birthday.
Wow,
He
80.
usually listens, so hopefully he's in the house and not outside with the dogs. But yeah, he's going to be 80. It's kind of wild.
80 years old, and he listens to our show?
He does, yes.
Oh, well,
happy birthday, Roger.
Happy birthday, Roger. I hope you're not outside
Yeah.
with those damn dogs.
And he also wants to wish Sailor Festus good luck. My dad was in the Navy as well.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you
Excellent.
so much. I'll let him know.
Lindsay,
Hello, yeah, what?
it's a lovely phone call.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Was that the heartwarming?
That's
Yeah,
nice. Very
my
nice.
heart's warmed. Is it yours?
Mm-hmm.
Scott is here.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hello,
Hi,
Scott.
Scott, what's up?
Hi, how we doing today?
Good. Tell us.
Nice. Well, I just opened up my bar, SLC Pub, and well, it's a movie bar with kind of with a punky edge look to it. But more importantly, we are serving my version of Skyline Chili on hot dogs, so Cincinnati chili dogs. I know you guys are familiar with Skyline Chili.
Yep.
I actually years ago brought you some cans of it when I lost Beat Gina
Yeah.
back when we were offering up actual gifts, and Gina selected mine because of Skyline.
Yeah.
Wow.
So where is this pub?
It is right there on Galvin Avenue, just 2 blocks east of you guys, right on the south side. It used to be Good Grammar, and I've turned it into SLC Pub, and we've got movie theme nights. We're going to be showing movies instead of sports, and affordable drinks, just making it a nice neighborhood bar to be able to go to.
Well, that sounds
Have-
great.
Have you got a website?
That is in the works. We do have Instagram and TikTok at SLC Pub right now.
Okay.
But yeah, the website is under construction, and that's where we plan to post what movies we're going to be showing throughout the week.
All right, great. Have you got a nice burger? Have you got a really good burger?
No burgers. So it's a limited kitchen, so we really don't have a lot of options. And we were going to do hot dogs because we have popcorn, thinking like movie theater style
okay,
stuff.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I can make my own Skyline chili and throw that on a hot dog and
Sure.
have something a little bit more unique to offer.
Okay. Well, congratulations and good luck.
I like a chili dog.
There you go, Scott.
Thank you.
All right, Scott. Thank
yeah,
you.
come by and check us out, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See ya.
Mixer driver Shane is here.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hi, Shane.
Good morning, Lords.
Yeah,
I
let's-
just wanted to give a shout out to Artie. We love you, Artie. We miss you.
Artie
in the
Fufkin.
afternoon.
Yeah, he's on in the
Yes,
evenings
sir.
now.
Yeah, he's on
Artie's
10
not gone. He's
10 p.m. to 2 a.m., yeah.
But it just won't be the same.
Well, no, you'll have to stay up
Anyway.
later.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Right on. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks, Shane.
All right.
Bye.
877-602-9696 for...
Hello, yeah, what?
It's the feature we do.
Yep. You can ask us anything. You can chat with us. You can promote something like the guy SLC Pub did. I like that Skyline Chili. It's interesting. It's
What makes Skyline
it's-
Chili Skyline Chili?
Well, it's very thin for one thing.
Oh.
It's not thick. It's a very thin chili, and it's meant to be put on hot. But it's a chili mac he mentioned, and that's like spaghetti noodles.
Yeah.
And then you pour chili on it instead of.
There's no beans in it.
Yeah, no beans. It's just kind of a meat sauce, but it with a chili flavor.
Mhm.
And Cincinnati is famous for chili mac, as I recall.
Doing the pasta.
Yeah.
Pouring chili over
I
pasta.
remember talking about this. Yeah.
And it's I like it. It's considered poor man's food, but I'm a poor man.
Yeah. All right. Hello, yeah, what?
Hello,
Oh,
yeah, what?
Continues after these. 877-602-9696. We'll take a break and be right back.
Hello, yeah, what?
Crash eastbound SR 193 near Clearfield High School. Traffic backed up down to the Freeport Center. That clearly came in via text at 33986. Thank you for sending that in. I'm looking out at Tooele, and it is still just a mess eastbound trying to get into Salt Lake. It's at a standstill. Go get breakfast and try again in an hour is my suggestion. Crash eastbound Highway 193. We got that from a friend of the program. And whatever else you're seeing, 33986 is where you send that in.
Hello, yeah, what?
All right, it continues after these messages. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play.
Hello, yeah, what?
Well, it's not play. It's, participating. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hello, yeah, what?
I have a funny bathroom story.
Okay.
A public bathroom story.
Okay.
And
All
Bill
right.
will like this because I tend to attract weirdos in public bathrooms. There was the incident years ago at a truck stop in Panguitch. We won't get into that one. I'll tell you that after. But so I'm going to the Duran Duran show. This is Saturday night, right? So I'm at the Delta Center. There's like 20,000 people. It's sold out. Great show, by the way. But before Duran Duran goes on, I have to use the men's room. So I go and take care of my business. I'm at the sink washing my hands, okay? And I see in the mirror a dude kind of looking at me. And I'm like, oh, he probably knows that I'm Todd Newcomb because, kind of obvious. But I don't think he did. He's like, whoa, you got blue hair, man. It's like a blue Skittle. Yeah, blue Skittle. Yeah, blue Skittle hair. And he's obviously had a couple of beverages, And I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay, hey, great. And that was it. And I tell my wife that just happened. And then we go and we watch Duran Duran. So the next night, you're not going to believe this. The next night, it's The Cure. Okay. So we go to the Delta Center again.
Yeah.
And we're seated on a completely mirror opposite side of the arena.
Okay.
Totally different seats. And before The Cure goes on, and go do my thing in the men's room, and I go in there, and I'm at the sink again, and I'm not even kidding you, the same dude, I look in the mirror, and it's the same guy. Whoa, blue Skittle hair, you're here again, woo! And at that point, I high-fived him, we did a one-arm embrace, and I'm like, dude, we got to hang out. So 2 nights in a row.
So you made a date with a guy in a bathroom is what I'm getting from that.
Apparently I did because of my blue hair. And I'm blue Skittle hair, at least in his book. But that's just the weirdest thing that 2 nights in a row.
It is odd.
Different crowd of people. I mean, a lot of people were there for both shows, but God, that was just bizarre.
I'm surprised he didn't know who you are.
I almost thought of saying,
don't you know who I am?
I was going to say, yeah, the Bill already. But
he would have said,
and then
he would have said, well, you're Bill already.
Yes, and I would have totally owned that. And there you go. So that was weird. I also saw, like everyone, The Cure, there were more people that I recognized and that I knew and that knew me at The Cure show.
Van Duran Duran.
I bumped into our buddy Dallin Weeks from I Don't Know How, But They Found Me.
Oh, Dallin was there.
Yeah, he was there with his teenage daughter.
Really?
She was seeing The Cure for the first time, and I thought that was cute.
My offspring went as well and bought a Cure tour T-shirt.
Yes.
And has been wearing it around town, and practically everywhere they go with my wife, they say, hey, you went to The Cure? How was it? Everybody loves The Cure.
And it was a young, you had, for The Cure, there were more young people there than Duran Duran by far. We were seated next to a couple of teenage girls, and I kind of leaned over, like, hey, have you ever seen The Cure? First, no, we're new fans. And it was adorable because they knew all the songs. They were singing along to all of them, even the deep stuff that The Cure played.
Yeah.
And they just had a great time. And I leaned over to one of them because it was when Robert was dancing around during Close to Me. And I says, I just love it when he dances because it's cute, the way Robert awkwardly dances. And she's like, oh, I know, he dances like my Nana.
Wait a minute.
Where's the same makeup?
Wait a minute.
Well.
Who said that? Who said that to you?
That was the girls, the teenagers sitting next to us.
Well, that might have been my offspring because they said to me, Robert Smith dances just like Nana.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my wife's mother. He does this kind of.
Well, all right, you'll have to compare notes.
Show me some photos.
Compare notes later.
Okay.
sticks.
Like Jimmy in Bluffdale texted in, people are arguing about chili and chili recipes and contents. You should call in. That's what Hello Yeah What is all about. 877-602-9696.
That's exactly what Hello Yeah What is all about. Chili. Yep, it's all about chili. 877-602-9696.
Hello, yeah, what?
Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's go to Jonathan.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hi, Jonathan. What's up with you today?
Hey guys, thanks for letting me listen. I'm using nom de plume because I don't want to get doxxed or reported twice, but I just wanted to rant about how terrifying it is to be an immigrant at the moment. I've been here 15 years, and I don't believe that the First Amendment applies to me anymore because obviously DHS are going through 55 million applications and checking social media to see if anything anti-American, so like anti-establishment's been said. And even the Fourth Amendment now, with that Supreme Court ruling, I mean, historically, if I got stopped by the police or whatever, or just walking down the street, then you have to have reasonable articulate suspicion. But now I don't even have that based on either my color, my job, or my language. It's ridiculous.
Let me commend you then, Jonathan, for using a fake name and a fake accent too, so that we really
will never catch you.
So they won't catch you.
I'm curious, Jonathan. What is your status now?
I took my citizenship last year, so I'm naturalized now, but I was on a green card for 15 years, and I was happy because I love being British. I love being English. I'm really proud to be English, but I love living in this country. I'm married. I've got a job here. I love living in America. But like that Irish lady the other day, she was 46 years that she's been here, and for a bounce check, it's just crazy because every human makes a mistake, and I don't know what that is. I mean, I appreciate that on the liberal use of the law. Then she did break the law by bouncing a check, but to get kicked out of the country for $25,
I know.
We all do something silly.
I've made so many mistakes. They've threatened to deport me back to the United States.
Even though you're here.
You can come back to the UK, but my mum would love you.
I'd love to do it. Hey, just hang in there, Jonathan. I'm sorry you feel that way, and you will be okay. But it's rough for other people, and it is very.
I hate to say this, but our attorney advised Sue to carry her papers.
Yeah, but Sue is a citizen. She went through the whole
citizen, but
process.
that doesn't mean.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You can just get stopped. You can get disappeared. Yeah. I don't walk around with my passport. I didn't walk around with my green card. I mean, technically you're supposed to, but it's a $600 filing fee if you lose it. So I never carried it around. And to get disappeared, I will not fly this year. We used to go away a lot, and I am not going near an airport.
Right.
It's terrifying.
All right.
I'm sorry you're dealing with that.
No.
Hang in there.
Let me run.
And tell your mother I said hi.
We may need a place to stay.
Say hello to your mom.
Welcome.
All right, see you later.
It's going to be my daddy. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Let's go to Becky.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hi, Becky. What's up?
I would just like to tell my 11-year-old that is a huge fan of you guys to have a happy birthday today.
What's your 11-year-old's name?
Brooklyn.
Happy birthday, Brooklyn.
Happy birthday, Brooklyn. Have a lovely day, and help make the world a better place.
She does every day.
I believe it.
All right, thank you. Happy birthday.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks.
All right.
877-602-9696 is the number to call for.
Hello, yeah, what?
Like Allison Sabo just did.
Hi, Allison Sabo.
Hi. So I have a couple of things. I wanted to let Jonathan Anonymous caller know that we've got things, new leadership in the works at the grassroots level that are hoping to get to president so that we can change things with what's going on in our country right now. I myself have been dabbling a little bit in public activism and community activism to the point where I'm thinking I might want to become some type of public servant. So,
like what?
I mean, it'd be awesome if I could unseat Senator Lee. I mean, I don't know.
I'd vote for you, Allison.
That'll take a minute.
But Allison, you've got something specific here on the board. Get to the point. What is it?
I do. Yes, sorry, Bill. So I've started attending the Liberty Wells Community Council meetings. Their website is lwccslc.org. They are looking to reface the rocks in First Encampment Park. It's on 17th South and I do believe 5th East. The names that have been etched in there are starting to fade. They're weather worn, and they're trying to raise about $8,000 to reface those and re-etch those in that stone.
And they're the names of the first people who camped in the valley.
That is correct. It's called First Encampment Park because that's where they ended up settling. We think actually the council thinks it's actually really where the SEV is on 17th South, but that's where they got the property to build the park.
Well, I think that's great that they were smart. They camped where a 7-Eleven is.
It's handy.
Right? I mean, the Red Bull alone would be the benefit. So if the listeners would like to go to Salt Lake Community Council, or excuse me, Liberty Wells Community Council, that's lwccslc.org. Make a donation to help reface those rocks. That would be awesome.
All right.
Thanks, Allison.
See ya, Allison.
Thanks.
Thanks, you guys. Talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye. Stacy.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hi, Stacy. What's up with you?
Hello, lords and ladies. Thanks for letting me listen. I am calling because my husband is going to be in the World Championship downhill race that is going to be in Park City this weekend.
Wow.
Is this a bike race?
Skateboarding and no, it's stand-up skateboarding and street luge.
Oh, really?
That's dangerous.
What hill do they go down?
I don't remember exactly what hill they're going down, but it does have a nasty hairpin.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
According to my husband.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I don't know how. I couldn't watch it if I would. I'd be nervous.
He's been doing it most of our marriage, so it's not like.
Yeah. Does he have a chance of winning?
I don't know. He's not done it for a while. He's doing it because his boss is sponsoring it, and so is our friend that owns a bar up here in Ogden.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. What's your husband's name?
It's EK.
All right.
Schaefer.
All right.
Eek.
Yep, Eek.
Good luck, Eek.
And it's free for spectators. It's practice Wednesday and Thursday and racing Friday and Saturday.
All right. Okay.
Well, call us back and let us know how he did.
Thank you.
All right, I will.
Okay,
All right.
bye.
Let's go to
Hello, yeah, what?
Steve.
Hi, Steve. You want to talk about chili? So do I.
Yeah, speaking of chili, actually, before I get there, I just passed by a car accident, so just wishing everybody stays safe out there.
Where is it?
That's on 5400 South, about 2700 West.
Okay, thank you.
Salt Lake. Well, Salt Lake area. I don't know what city it is. So chili. Recently, I have been introduced to cinnamon rolls and chili. It was a uncommon, at least for me, it was an unexpected, uncommon combination.
It
but
seems
actually
weird.
Quite delicious.
Yeah, I have not tried it, but I've heard that this is good.
I have not heard of this.
Yeah.
So you dump chili on a cinnamon roll?
Well, I think you can do whatever you want, but I saw them dipping cinnamon rolls in chili. And that's how I tried it, and it was pretty good. Then I also found a cinnamon whiskey flavored chili too. Just encouraging everybody to expand their horizons.
Where'd you find that?
It was an online recipe, so I made it.
Sounds good.
Well, cinnamon is often an ingredient in chili.
In some, yeah.
Yeah, in some chilies. So I guess a cinnamon roll. Yeah.
All right, sure.
I would try that. Yeah. All right. Thanks for the info.
Cool.
All right.
That's all.
Okay. See you later.
Sue says that's in Oklahoma. Cinnamon rolls and chili is how they had it in elementary school.
In elementary school,
Yeah,
really?
so there you go. Looks like Wyatt is here.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hello, Wyatt.
Hi, can I tell you guys a pizza joke?
Sure.
A pizza joke. Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, it's too cheesy.
Get out.
Yay, Wyatt.
Boo.
Oh, I loved it. Thank you, Wyatt.
See you later, Wyatt.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, see what I mean? My heart is warm.
All these people calling in, you're never going to beat Wyatt. So
No.
we're gonna call Hello Yeah What for today.
What?
But if
We're out of time.
But if you want to hang on, you could probably play Beat Gina. Talk to Katie about that. Traffic, please, Gina.
Texter says accident southbound I-15 in Riverdale. Thank you for sending that in. We've got a crash eastbound 7th South at the I-15 ramps in Clearfield. Left lane blocked, backing traffic to H Street in the Industrial Park area. Tooele still looks nasty. I hate to report.
Maybe
Looks
you
like
folks in Tooele should move.
I mean,
You know?
the problem is
They would if they could.
there are no options for getting around it. If
Yeah.
Lake Point right there is where the issue is, you're just kind of stuck. So when you get unstuck, let me know. A friend of the program says stop and go traffic SR 201 from Mountain View all the way to Redwood. Thank you for sending that in at 33986. Cascade Collision Repair, Utah's leader for certified repairs. Get a free estimate online at cascadecollision.com or in person, including their newest location in West Valley City.
All right, Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's easy to play, easy to win the prize. What is the prize?
We have a $50 Brighton gift card. They have their Not Oktoberfest going on right now.
$50 Brighton gift card, 877-602-9696. Easy to play, easy to win the prize. It's 2.5 Men trivia today.
Oh,
which
for
was
Charlie
difficult.
Sheen?
Well, it was difficult for me because I never watched the show.
Oh, okay.
So I had to do some research.
Yeah.
But 2.5 Men trivia. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play. Beat Gina. Now is the time. Line up. Larson, HVAC and Plumbing.
They are our guys for
Yep.
HVAC and plumbing. We've had them at our house for both of those things.
I think they ought to be coming around pretty soon.
Yeah, I think they need to come and tune up, get ready for winter.
Well, yeah, when you're part of the VIP program, they will just do that. They will get a hold of you and say, hey, it's time to check your furnace and stuff. But you might doubt whether your furnace is going to last through the winter. When was the last time you had your furnace or your water heater serviced or checked? Larson HVAC and Plumbing are go-to guys. They're great. They're on time. They're clean. They don't try to upsell you. They just take care of what you need and don't try to sell you things that you don't. They're Rheem Pro certified partners, and the special offer they have for X96 listeners and friends of the program on their fall furnace tune-ups and VIP plans, along with free water assessments, where they check your HVAC and plumbing systems to make sure everything's running like it should. Plus, X96 listeners get 10% off your first service. Visit larsonhvac.com/X96 to get your code or mention X96 when you call 801-930-5450. So I'm in New York City. I'm in New York City with my sons,
No, you're here.
Festus and Mohammed. Well, this weekend I was.
Oh.
And the Saint Mary Claire, my mother, and Daddy Gary, and Aunt Nan, and we were on Fifth Avenue, is where we were at the Warwick Hotel, which is a beautiful old hotel.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah,
I forget why I went there. But
Cary Grant lived there for 10 years, apparently.
Oh, that's why I went to visit Carrie.
And also on Fifth Avenue is Trump Tower. So I had to go check that out.
Why?
I don't know, because it was there.
Yeah.
Disappointed there weren't protests and things going on. It was just
business as usual.
Just sitting there, Trump Tower.
Was there a for sale sign on it?
That's one of the things I wanted to see. Is if,
Oh, they're x96.com/live.
Yeah. And I promised Dr. White, our friend Dr. White, I wouldn't flip off the.
Okay.
He said, be nice.
Why are you standing on one foot?
Oh, I don't know. I'm like, ta-da. I don't know. It's a ta-da pose.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
And if you would like to see what Festus said to make me smile while he took the picture, you'll have to go to my Twitter feed. It wasn't cheese.
It was grab 'em by the party.
Because it wasn't really.
Yeah. And he yelled it. Here, Mom.
Good for him.
When do we change the name of that tower today to
it could be today.
Tisch Tower?
As soon as today, they
I'm
could.
afraid he's going to get bailed out.
Well, we'll see.
Well, I mean, because this big digital media firm is buying Truth Social.
But that's going to be 6 months for the process to go.
And he needs the money today.
He needs it today.
$454 million, and his attorneys are saying he can't do
His
it.
attorneys are saying he doesn't have it, and he's on Truth Social saying, I do have it.
Yeah.
Speaking of crimes,
Yes.
so my sainted mother, we're at lunch, and she's telling my son Muhammad, not the prophet, my son, about how she used to like to, when she came to New York, go to Canal Street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you guys know what Canal Street is.
Well, I seem to remember there are a lot of vendors there on the street.
It's where you can buy like knockoff,
yeah, the fake Rolexes.
fake Rolexes and Louis Vuitton purses.
That John
and-
Lennon shirt that I have, I think I bought that there on Canal Street.
But them selling those is illegal.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom's telling Muhammad, well, you go down there and you have to make eye contact with people and they'll tell you what they're selling. And then you have to follow them down an alley. And there's always a lookout looking for the cops while you're buying. My mother's telling him this.
I don't think that's true.
No, it's absolutely true because Muhammad eyes are getting wider and wider as she's telling him the story. He's like, I want to do that. And I said, well, I don't want to do that, which is when it's very handy to have an older brother that you turn to and say, Festus, will you take your little brother to buy some.
I remember buying stuff on Canal Street, and it was pretty out in the open.
No, this is like.
They tried it when they were going to sell me a fake Rolex.
So they go down to Canal Street, and he said it's exactly as the Sainted Mary Claire described. They're kind of sketchy people standing around, and they'll just say, watches?
Yeah.
Watches?
Yeah.
And you come up and say, I'm interested in a watch.
Yeah.
And they say, what kind are you interested in? And Muhammad said, a Rolex. And the woman said, follow me.
And sure enough.
Took him into an alley, and she said, now you have to wait here while I go get my husband. And Festus and Muhammad waited in the alley, and he said about 10 minutes later, this man comes around the corner, and the wife stands at the end of the alley and is looking back and forth while he brings.
So this
cart.
was probably a stolen Rolex.
They're
or a fake.
They're fake ones.
They're fake.
Okay.
But it must be. They must have cracked.
They look really good.
They must have cracked down at some point, and like you can't sell fake Rolex. So and the guy had like a shopping list, like pick the one you want, and Muhammad's like, oh, I want that one, and he pulls it out.
Did he get a fake Rolex?
He got a fake Rolex.
Did he? Like $20 or something?
He didn't realize you can
bargain. Yeah.
$90.
Oh, that's
yeah. No,
and he comes back to the hotel. And he puts it on the table. He takes it out of the package and puts it on the table. As he sets it on the table, it falls apart.
Of course
You're kidding.
The links fall off. I'm like, how much did you spend on that?
Yeah, you need to.
$90.
Was it now just the bracelet fell off?
So Daddy Gary, who can fix anything, he said, I got a watch repair kit. I bet I can put that back together.
I knew some. I was with somebody who, and we didn't have to go through all that rigmarole when I did this, but he got this fake Rolex, and it looked really good. And I think he paid about $25 or $30 for it.
He probably Muhammad didn't know that you could. Mary Claire forgot to tell him. Now, don't take the first price they offer. You got to talk them down. She didn't tell him that.
But now the watch is now
in
fine?
pieces.
Oh, it's still in pieces?
Well, Daddy Gary said at home back in Salt Lake, I have a watch repair kit.
I'd like to see it.
I'll bring it in after he fixes it.
Be careful with it.
Yeah, it's very, very precious.
Well, I mean, you can look at it this way. Now he has a story with the watch.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So when people say, oh, a Rolex, you go, it's fake. Let me tell you a story.
Yeah. And I'm glad.
You know how you can tell it's a fake, usually, is that a Rolex, the second hand is not a sweep second hand. That's because it ticks because it's a mechanical watch rather than a battery powered watch. It's a watch you have to wind.
And Muhammad is all about the adventures.
Well, that'll serve him well.
And so
whose son is he really? Because he can't possibly be yours.
Or my husband.
I'm not going down there.
I mean, thank God Festus was there, and Festus was game for whatever.
looking at this watch. What is a Nolex? What is that?
So that was that day. Now, another day, we went to the Museum of Modern Art.
MoMA.
And it was raining, so all of New York was at the museum because
Yeah.
it was raining so hard you couldn't be outside. And while we were there, Mohammed was walking around and enjoying the art a little bit, but mostly he wanted to go get his
The cafe.
He wanted he wanted to get his girlfriend a present.
Oh.
And her favorite store, he looked it up. He's like, I found her favorite store. Can I go there and get it? And I said, where is it? And he said, well, it's on Fifth Avenue. And I said, Fifth Avenue and what? He's like, 14th Street. We're on 50-something.
Oh, that's a ways, yeah.
Way.
But
You
I'm
could
thinking,
take the train, I suppose.
But I'm thinking it's a straight shot.
Isn't that officially the Village?
Maybe. And he said, can I go by myself? I should probably pause this story and finish it then. If we're
Yeah, we are out of time.
okay. So
Did he make it back to Utah?
we will continue this story
coming up.
Well, we'll get to our game. It's time for Beat Gina.
Sure.
Yes, and we'll get to our game in a minute, but first, are you tired of the morning mess? The bowls, the whisks, the cleanup, just for a simple plate of scrambled eggs? Are your hard-boiled eggs always a disappointment with that dry, chalky yolk your kids refuse to eat?
Oh.
Well, get ready to change the way you think about eggs forever. Introducing the incredible Inside the Egg Scrambler. The revolutionary kitchen gadget that perfectly scrambles the egg before you even crack the shell. There's no mess, no bowls, no whisks. The secret is the rapid centrifugal action that spins the egg, perfectly blending the yolk and white into a smooth, consistent golden liquid, all while it is still protected inside its own shell. Boil it for the most delicious hard-boiled egg you've ever tasted, or crack your pre-scrambled egg right into the pan for a fluffy and perfect scrambled egg. But wait, there's more. Order within the next 20 minutes, and we'll throw in the Golden Egg Cookbook, packed with amazing egg recipes, all for just $19.99. Don't wait. Pick up the phone and call Pennsylvania 65000 now. Operators are standing by. And now, speaking of good eggs, here's one of the goodest eggs around. Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
My friend David Croft had his mom had one of those.
It was fun, wasn't it? Or did it not work?
It didn't work.
Oh.
It didn't work very well. We couldn't get it to work. And it's just a pin. It's a pin that.
Oh.
It's a crooked pin that spins.
Spins around.
By Ronco.
That's right.
All right. We randomizer has picked a contestant for you. Gina, you'll be playing against Eric today. Eric, are you there? Oh, there we go. Eric, are you there?
Maybe.
Eric.
Did we lose Eric?
Oh, no.
Eric?
Yes, nope, I'm here.
There he is.
Isn't that amazing?
Eric, you got to pay attention.
But
All
wait,
right?
there's more, Eric.
Eric, you're playing
there's more.
You're playing for a $50 Brighton gift card. Brighton Resort presents Not Oktoberfest, featuring music, beer, chef versus chef showdowns with great food, mechanical bull rides, axe throwing, games for the kids, and more, going on now through October 12th at Brighton Resort.
All right, Eric, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game. Call it correctly, heads or tails.
Tails.
All right, let's see what we got. It is tails, Eric. You go first. Multiple choice pop culture trivia, because 2.5 Men debuted on this day back in 2003. 2.5 Men trivia. And again, this was difficult for me because I had never watched the show, so I had to do some research.
You found out there wasn't actually a half a man there.
Well, yeah, it's a kid.
Apparently, they're referring to the kid.
It was a kid. It
Yeah.
was not a half a man.
Yeah, well, anyway. All right, Eric, first question is for you, multiple choice. First question, you get to answer it on your own. If you get it correct, you get the point. If not, Gina has been paying attention. She will answer it correctly and steal your point away, probably. And we'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. All right, so here we go. 2.5 Men trivia. Eric, sarcastic housekeeper Berta has several granddaughters, including Prudence. Which starlet took that role? Who played Prudence on the show? Was it 1, Mila Kunis? Was it 2, Megan Fox? Was it 3, Gina Barberi? What is that?
What?
Or was it number 4, Norman Fell?
Eric?
Eric,
your phone is cutting out.
Yeah.
Eric.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me now?
Yes, don't move.
I'm going to go with number 1.
Mila Kunis? Nope. I stuck that in there just to confuse you. Yep.
It must be Megan Fox then.
Megan Fox is correct, yes.
That's a point for Gina, and Gina controls the question.
Gina.
Yes.
Charlie is a music composer.
Okay.
What kind of music does he write?
Okay.
Is it 1, movie scores? Is it 2, jingles? Is it 3, Christian rock? Or 4, soulful ballads about bowls full of salad?
Carrie, I also did not watch this show, so I don't know. I'm going to say movie scores.
Movie scores? I threw that in there to throw you off.
Those are 2 people who never watched the show.
Yes.
Do you have an answer for that, Eric?
I'm going to go with jingles.
Jingles is correct.
That's a point for Eric. It's tied up, and Eric controls the question.
Eric. Charlie had a one-night fling with a pretty neighbor. She continues to stalk him and frequently barges into his home. What is her name? Is it 1, Rose? Is it 2, Scarlet? Is it 3, Glenn Close? Or is it 4, Jezebel?
I'm going to say 2.
Scarlet? Oh, no.
Scarlet.
We're just trading trading steals here. Rose.
Rose is correct.
That gives Gina 2 points, though, and Gina controls the question, so you could be SOL, Eric.
Gina, Jake, he's the half-man.
Okay.
Jake is the kid. What does Jake... I'm going to turn your phone off for a second. What does Jake get in trouble at school for doing?
Okay.
Is it 1, skipping gym class?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 2, drawing a classmate's breasts? Is it 3, spray painting the words El Barto on the wall? Or 4, hiring a hitman to kill Charlie's drug dealer?
I'm going to guess skipping gym class.
Oh, you'd think that because he's a little chubby. But
It was a dirty show. Yeah. Eric, do you have an answer?
Was the second one drawing breasts?
Drawing a classmate's breasts.
Yes, it was. It was such a classy program.
Indeed.
All right, Eric and Gina, it's all tied up, but now Eric controls the question, so Eric,
all right,
you
Eric.
could win here.
Let's see. Eric, Charlie is a music composer. However, when his first gig dried up, he wrote children's songs. What was the stage name he chose to use as a children's song performer? Was it 1, Glenn Beck? Was it 2, Vatican Assassin Warlock? Is it 3, Charlie Chickens? Or 4, Charlie Waffles?
I'll say 3, Charlie Chickens.
Charlie Chickens?
No. Okay,
We're
Gina.
doing it again, Eric.
Gina wins.
Charlie Waffles.
Charlie Waffles.
There you go.
But because this was just a terrible outing for both of us, Eric, I don't think I deserve to beat you in there. I'm going to give you this $50 gift card to Brighton for their not Oktoberfest anyway.
Hang on the line, Eric. We'll tell you how to get there.
You wouldn't think that a game that only goes to 3 points could seem like it would last a half an hour, but it does. I've got to go home. Mrs. Zola just called. She's got some eggs for me.
Oh, nice. All right, Big Boy News now, brought to you by...
Why spend stupid ticket prices for concerts when you can experience great live music for much less at Salt Lake's coolest, most intimate venues? Don't miss the Bones of Junior Jones, Tuesday, September 30th at the State Room. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
Thank you.
Musical theater.
Yes.
Long the bread and butter of Broadway is not doing well. None of the 18 commercial musicals that opened on Broadway last season have made a profit yet.
Really?
They cost a lot of money to do if you do, the big time.
Yeah.
Some still could, but several have been spectacular flameouts. The new musicals Tammy Faye, Boop, which was based on the cartoon Betty Boop, and Smash. I don't know what that one is.
It's about smash burgers.
Is it? Each one cost at least $20 million to bring to the stage, and each one was gone less than 4 months after opening. All 3 lost their entire investments. Lavish revivals, much-loved classics are also fizzling. On Sunday, a revival of Cabaret, which I think they've remounted and done four or five times anyway. And it's budgeted up to $26 million, featuring a costly conversion of Broadway theater into a nightclub setting. It threw in the towel at a total loss. $19.5 million revival of Gypsy, which starred Audra McDonald, should have done exceptionally well. Got great reviews. Closed last month without recouping any investment.
If this is back to the Disneyland story or Disney World story.
It's just everything's too expensive.
I wonder if people just can't afford to do this.
Sunset Boulevard lost all of its $15 million. Yeah, it does have a lot to do with money, but it also has to do, I think, a certain amount with, and I haven't read this whole story yet, but I think it has to do, well, it says here, producers attribute the high failure rate to a number of factors. The cost of bringing the song and dance spectacles to Broadway have skyrocketed. Ticket prices have remained relatively flat.
Really?
Yeah. Audience still lags slightly below pre-pandemic levels. The president of the Broadway League, Jason Lax, estimates that only about 10% of musicals are now profitable, around half of the historical average. So long-running juggernauts still remain popular. People keep going to Wicked. They'll go over and over again. I was going to say, yeah. They go over and over again. So I think maybe part of it is people want something. They do the revivals. People want something new, something a little more exciting than just it's another production of Cabaret. Oh, okay.
As most of you know, I think live theater should be illegal.
4 people have been arrested in conjunction with an attack on a 39-year-old transgender woman in Renton, Washington. The victim told police she got into an argument with a group of males last week. She said they chased her, knocked her to the ground, assaulted her, making homophobic remarks. Injuries required treatment at a hospital. Officers arrested 2 suspects, ages 15 and 17. The night of the attack, a 16-year-old was arrested later. They're still looking for a 4th suspect in an attack on this trans person in Renton, Washington, the home of Jimi Hendrix. It's where Jimi Hendrix is buried. It's in Renton. Health officials have confirmed Cache County's first case of measles in an unvaccinated individual on Friday. The Bear River Health Department has also has identified 2 locations where public exposure to these measles case, one at Intermountain Budget Clinic in Logan, or Budge Clinic, 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. That's when the person was there, September 15th, and another at a Chick-fil-A in Providence, Utah. This is from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. On September 11th. The health department said immediate action is being taken to contain the situation and are actively conducting contact tracing to notify individuals who may have been exposed. A Utah state agency is threatening to remove a flagpole recently placed illegally on top of a historic landmark on the shores of the Great Salt Lake. The flagpole had attracted, the flagpole and the attached American flag were placed on top of Black Rock in the days following September 10th shooting of Charlie Kirk. One anonymous group also, though, takes credit for placing the flag there in the spot in honor of 9/11, September 11th.
You can see it at x96.com/live.
Since being placed on Black Rock on the south side of the lake, the flag can be seen waving as drivers travel nearby on Interstate 80 and has been a popular photo spot for photographers. It looks, I like the way it looks. The problem is that it's an unpermitted flagpole. This is a state historical site. It's on the National Register of Historic Places, and you can't just be going planting stuff, putting flagpoles on stuff that's.
It's not private property.
Yeah, it's not private property. It's a historic site. So, a teenager was stabbed outside of Maple Mountain High School in Spanish Fork during a homecoming dance on Saturday. Kind of lively. Any stabbings in the high school dances when you were down there, Carrie?
No.
You guys were so boring. A 17-year-old boy stabbed in the leg by another kid, transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Spanish Fork police say they responded to the school on reports of an altercation. Some juveniles were said to have been involved in a fight. They arrived, and they found the kid who had been stabbed. A 16-year-old suspect fled the scene but was quickly located, taken into custody. Tom Homan,
Oh, boy.
who was named President Trump's border czar,
He's icky.
was recorded in September of 2024 accepting a bag with $50,000 in cash in an undercover FBI investigation, according to people familiar with the case. The cash payment, which was made inside of a bag from the food chain Cava, grew out of a long-running counterintelligence investigation that had not been targeting Mr. Homan specifically, according to people.
He revealed his badness.
According to the people who spoke on condition of anonymity. Mr. Homan's encounter with the undercover agents, recorded on audio tape, led him to be investigated for potential bribery and other crimes, after he apparently took the money and said, yeah, I'll help you secure future government contracts. These were agents posing as businessmen. I'll help you. Yeah, you get some government contracts related to border security. Sure, I'll help you out. Well, so after Trump took office, of course, the Justice Department just shut down,
Of course.
the case against Homan, even though he's obviously a criminal.
Yes.
Obviously a criminal, willing to take bribes. But, yeah.
So we need to release that tape.
40 farm animals have been killed in a fire in Provo.
Really?
A family in Provo is dealing with the fallout of a massive fire that engulfed one of their corrals, claiming the life of dozens of farm animals. This was on Friday at 7:30 in the morning. Family members said the property belonged to Whitford and Rayana Puertas. Organizers of a GoFundMe page said the family lost approximately 40 goats and sheep, along with 4 horses, one of which was pregnant. Fire department officials said some of the animals were killed by the fire itself. Others had to be put down because they were badly burned.
Jeez.
Let's see.
One more.
Finally, this story. Gilgal Sculpture Garden.
Yes.
Created by one Thomas Battersby Child Jr. It's a pocket garden. It's very unique. If you've never been there, you should. It's now celebrating its 25th anniversary as a city park. What is surely Salt Lake City's most offbeat, curious public park. Saved from impending development. I remember when this happened. Where we were, I think we were in Trolley Corners, which is right across the street, when this all went down. Gilgal Sculpture Garden is now a well-manicured sanctuary filled with native plants and the eccentric sculptured rock slabs and giant boulders of Mr. Thomas Battersby Child Jr., a Latter-day Saint stonemason who died in 1963. For many devotees who gathered for a celebration on Sunday, the 3-acre park, set deep into the block at 749 East, 5th South, is miraculous not only for its peculiar art, but for the partnerships and community devotion that led to it being preserved. Now there is a new push to have Gilgal designated both a city and federal landmark.
Oh, really?
Which I think would be nice.
That needs to happen.
I mean, I remember the first time I saw Gilgal, you had to trespass to see it.
Yeah, it was
private. You had to go at night and climb over somebody's fence, but it's a great thing. Go if you've never seen the Gilgal Garden, go there. 749 East, 5th South. It's just amazing.
It's the only place you can see the Joseph Smith Sphinx
and Mr. Brickpants.
All right. Sports weather traffic.
Well, Tom Brady's under fire for a controversial statement he made during Fox Sports broadcast on Sunday. The former NFL quarterback was reacting to George Pickens, Dallas Cowboys wide receiver, looking visibly frustrated on the sideline during the fourth quarter of the Cowboys-Chicago Bears game. So he threw his helmet. And Tom said, well, those helmets can be, that's frustrating. It's like a dog at home. You're frustrated and you kick the dog.
What?
Tom says, I'm learning a lot, believe me, on broadcast. But that tells me that's something that you say.
Learning to be a human?
Yeah. After his broadcasting debut, critics and pundits called him out for struggling to find words and for burping at the end of the first quarter. I'm learning a lot, believe me, but I've never liked Tom Brady. I still do not like Tom Brady. Let's see, the Jazz, a training camp is getting underway. Yeah, basketball, it's almost time to have it back. We'll just forget about the last year or 2 or 6.
Are they still in town?
Yeah, they're still
Okay.
they're still here. Let's see, NFL last night, Detroit Lions 38 over the Baltimore Ravens 30. That's your sports. Weather, beautiful day, 75, sunny. All those kind of spotty sprinkles we've been having a little bit off and on the last few days, those are gone. It looks like sunny skies and warm for the rest of the week. We even get up in the mid-80s by Saturday, it looks like. Traffic, a friend of the program says the cause of that Tooele traffic is gone. Hopefully traffic flow should be back to normal soon. But even normal there isn't that great. On northbound I-15, Point of the Mountain, very slow. Friend of the program says stop-and-go traffic, SR 201 from Mountain View all the way to Redwood. All of those are Infinity members checking in. UDOT says crash southbound I-15 approaching 31st Street exit in Ogden, blocking 2 right lanes. Traffic is back to 12th Street. Alta Bank has your back with hassle-free accounts featuring totally free checking, no minimums, no fees. Jump headfirst into your future by visiting altabank.com or your local branch today.
All right, thank you very much. Coming up after these messages, the Donut Critic is here. We'll see what Ben has brought us after these. We got a minute.
Yeah, restrooms are men's restrooms are terrible places.
Oh, they are.
They are just.
I
terrible
wouldn't
places.
know.
So this is based on a recent experience, like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
So I'm there in the restroom,
Yes.
standing at the urinal, and then and there is a little partition between. There are 2 urinals side by side, a little partition between them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm standing there. I've got my hand. I'm bracing myself up against the wall, and I'm doing my business. And somebody comes in, and I don't see who it is,
Yeah.
and stands. It goes to the urinal to the right of me,
Yeah.
and the first thing that happens is I hear, "Shoo." and then as I'm standing there, and whoever it is standing there, and part way into his business, I hear, "Oh man,
Really?
oh,
Really?
yeah. Oh."
You know, you don't have to make those noises, you know.
And I'm just standing there going, now, by this time, I am completely done, but I don't move.
No,
I'm going to wait for that person to be done and leave the restroom, which I did. As soon as I heard the hand washing was over and the door opened,
I mean,
I went and washed myself.
I'm happy that he's enjoying the experience.
I guess.
So much.
I guess. I don't think I vocalize when I... Certainly not. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'll have to check next time. But I certainly wouldn't do it if somebody else was in there.
I don't know, because I purposely stay out of the bathroom if someone's already in there. If I open the door and I see somebody in there, I'll turn around and I'll leave.
That's what I do too.
Because I like to have my privacy. But you do vocalize every morning, and I keep thinking, should I ask if he's okay?
Oh, when I first come in?
When you get here,
Yeah,
and
I know.
There's a lot of sighing.
And I keep thinking to myself, should I ask if he's okay?
Yeah, you're right. I know I do that, and there is a reason. To be very honest, I am in considerable pain.
I'm sorry.
That's the reason.
Okay,
And
then I won't ask.
I have my back is not treating me well, and that's pretty much what it is.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But I mean, I'm like when I'm sitting here,
You're fine just...
pretty much.
You know.
There's just, but when if I've been moving and walking into the room and carrying my bag, and it's like,
we need to get you a porter.
Well, listen, that'd be nice.
Porter.
That'd be nice.
Carry your
Where do we get a
things.
porter?
You know, I'm tempted to start. When I go to the grocery store, I always, even if I can get one item, I get a cart because I can lean on the
it,
cart
yeah.
and use it. I'm tempted to start using those little.
The electric scooters?
Yeah, the little one you drive around the store.
That'd be fun.
And I could.
That's what they're there for.
I mean, you've got a pass, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have a handicapped pass for my
There
car.
we go.
But you don't need that for the. I don't think they
Just
even
take it.
Here. I don't know. I feel weird doing it though.
That's what they're for.
I need to get a little exercise.
I think that if you're going to do it, but commit to it.
Yeah.
And when you go past somebody, go, wee!
Or if there isn't one there, complain to the management.
Complain to the management. There you go.
In the Fight Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go. Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along.
All right. Is this sponsored, Jamie?
Yeah, Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice paints, and more. Haster Games, 6831 South State or HasterGames.com.
Well, here he is. He's brought us some num-nums. Ben Lee, the donut critic, is here, and it's not donuts today. It's candy.
It's candy. It's candy season right now, right? We're getting into fall and soon to be Halloween. And we need to start thinking about up-leveling our candy game.
Okay.
I'm a grown-up and I need better than gas station candy?
do.
Is that what you're saying?
You deserve it. You deserve it.
Okay.
I love toffee, English toffee.
Yes.
We start there?
Yeah, so let's
is
start
good.
there. So this is not a new company in Utah. So a lot of these companies, depending on how they start, they kind of show up in different ways. This one showed up as a wholesale business first and then decided to open their doors for us to come and look. So about 28 years ago, they started this business called Sir Walter Candy in California. So he had gotten a recipe book from an old family friend. He'd gone back east. It was in New Jersey, and decided to, learn the art of candy. His name was Walter Zittel, and he was teaching these new owners, Alfonso and Alejandro, how to make candy. And it was kind of like his dying wish. He had sent his recipe books out to him, and his dying wish was that his candy recipes and what would be coming about in this candy store would delight all of us.
Where is this candy store?
So this candy store is in, I think it's Murray. Is that 38 South? So it's 3828 South and Main Street. Is that considered Murray?
South Salt Lake?
South Salt Lake, Murray. It's on the border.
Yeah.
But they just recently did their grand opening, and you can see the candy being made there. So it's a huge facility.
cool.
It's a 36,000 square foot facility. So it's a factory, kind of like a storefront, and then some windows, and you can actually get a tour there too.
I see you can go to sirwaltercandy.com.
Yep. So on their website, you'll mainly see their wholesale stuff there, just because they're newly open. Really, in August is when they decided to open that
that's soon.
storefront.
Okay.
But no, their love for candy and that wish to push that candy, to future generations and for us to enjoy has turned out beautifully. I mean, you guys are trying it right now.
Yeah.
We have
they had a food truck for a bit, didn't they?
in California. So they had
okay.
California food truck in California for farmers markets. They had a little operation there, and then it was Utah, the place they wanted to come. I mean,
right.
this is the place.
So now you told us the first thing we should try is that, you said it looks like a little chicken wing. That's not what it is. What?
No.
Explain what that was.
Yeah, I said the best thing you're going to try on your plate is, yes, it looks like a chicken wing. And what it is, it's a apple pie bite. So it's a dried piece of dried apple covered in caramel, white chocolate, and then dusted with cinnamon and sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's delightful.
It really
I mean,
is.
basically think about a caramel apple, but in a very consumable,
Because
piece by
that's the
piece.
problem with a caramel apple. They're hard to eat.
They're very hard to eat.
I'm up to the challenge.
And honestly, like my teeth just aren't prepared for it anymore, and my kids can't eat it because they have braces, and so these are beautiful
Yeah,
because it does make it
Very good.
But yeah, they're really addicting, so you got to be careful with those.
Next, Bill wanted to talk about the toffee.
This is really good.
Yeah, so the English toffee,
This toffee is great.
the amount of nuts that is covering that is what you want to see. I mean, that's the thing about what you'll see at Sir Walter. Their ingredients are really high quality, and what they do really just pushes all of those ingredients into every bite. My favorite, I don't know if you've tried the coconut cashew
I
brittle.
did.
Yeah,
That's
very
really,
good. That's
really,
That is
really,
really, really delicious. Sometimes brittle gets a little
brittle.
a little brittle. No, a little like over toasted, and this one was perfectly done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
great.
Now, tell me about the pecans.
So these are just candied pecans, and I think that they do those really well as well. You can tell that they're crisp on the outside, but still have that really soft pecan on the inside.
Am I wrong? I'm getting a little coffee.
So it
Or maybe
didn't.
it's
It
just-
wasn't listed on the ingredients. I
Yeah.
would have to ask them, but I think it's just the toastiness.
That
of
must be it.
I mean,
Yeah.
and they have a lot of other stuff going on, and so there's obviously mixtures and things that can get
quite-
into those. But yeah, I think it's
quite
delicious.
good. Yeah. And then the popcorn.
Yeah, so that's Rocky Road popcorn. So it's like the up-leveled version. Bill, you and I were talking about the zebra corn in Costco. This is like the up-leveled small business version of it, and I think it's super delicious.
There's almonds in there too.
Yeah. Yeah, overall, like I think I'm serving a pretty good breakfast for you all. Candy
Yeah.
for breakfast. Right?
Now, can you get this? All of these things they have them all the time.
Yes. So these are all the time things, and it's in their storefront. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Before you'd have to go to where they're wholesaling, but now with that storefront, you can go in, see it being made, and buy it there. They also have where you have the cup of strawberries and it's drizzled with the chocolate. The viral thing we've seen in London and a few other places popping up.
That's good.
Yeah, so go in there, get your strawberries drizzled with chocolate, and you'll be very delighted.
I like your idea that if you're going to have candy, get some high quality
Have good candy.
I mean, you're always going to steal some of your kids' candies or eat out of the candy bowl when it's Halloween. So why not have that candy, the good candy, leading up to it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we had some Halloween candy lying around, and there was a box of Nerds there, and I was like, I haven't had these in years. So, it's sugar. Yeah, nothing special. Nothing. But this is something you'll remember.
Yep. And one other thing that they do that's super popular is the iced or the cold hot chocolate.
The frozen hot chocolate.
Yep. So it's really delightful there, and since it's still hot, you can go in and it's not like you're having a cold spell out here and getting cold hot chocolate.
Is it kind of slushy? Is that what?
Yeah, it's a little slushy. Yeah, it's
that
very
sounds
similar
great.
to what you'd get at Serendipity, the popular New York City one. But
I would love that.
yeah, it's really delicious. Another thing that I wanted to let you guys know about, the Fall Festival for Cross E is going on right now, and you guys got to get out. Like, those are just so fun. They have donuts there, and so
do they have the apple cider donuts? Are those the?
Yeah, I brought those in, or I brought those in, or I brought the lemon ones in this last time. But they are the best in the state of Utah. So if you want the best apple cider donut, go to Cross E. They just barely opened this last Friday.
Where are they?
They're up North Salt Lake, so it's like 2,600 north, and kind of by the airport. But it's just a little family farm, and they have a bunch of games and animals and good food. Their burgers and fries and such are really good as well. But the donuts are my main draw there.
We'll go spend an afternoon there. It sounds.
All right.
I know you do burgers and stuff too. Best hamburger, top 10 hamburger. I had one yesterday. Burr Trail Grill. The Burr Trail Grill in Boulder, Utah.
In Boulder, Utah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you make it to Boulder very often?
Go have a hamburger.
I have been there once, but that is quite out of the way. There's another one that's in a truck in the middle of Utah too that I'm
in Torrey. Yeah,
Torrey. Yes,
it's I forget what they call it. My wife and daughter had it. They were not particularly impressed.
I mean,
but
it
they
looks-
were real busy. We drove by.
It looked like it was like the over the top with like the mac and cheese type of stuff.
Yeah.
Not necessarily my vibe, but I mean, Rich's downtown here is one of my favorites. I think that is one of the more chainy ones. Seven Brothers is super good. Their
I don't know
burgers.
them.
So it's a Hawaii brand. I'm actually going out to Hawaii in January and going to go see their like main place, and they have desserts and whatnot. But I've had it a few times here, especially if you like barbecue sauce. Their burgers are really good.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So the candy place we were talking about, Sir Walter Candy, 3828 South Main Street.
Yes.
All
Go
right.
get your candy on. It's, you can
Get my
you can do
candy
it.
on.
Sounds great. I got to try that frozen hot chocolate.
And this was just enough to make my stomach a little sick.
Keep going.
Yeah.
If you have suggestions for Ben, the Donut Critic, on especially interested in like local places, new places pop up all the time, and he's willing to go try them out and let us know what he thinks. Just go to your Instagram page. Is it the Donut Critic or just Donut Critic?
Just Donut
Just
Critic.
Donut Critic.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks
you very
all.
much, Ben. All right. Traffic, Gina.
Crash eastbound Canyon Road, Harrison Boulevard. This is up in Ogden. Let's see. Northbound off-ramp 5600 South in Roy. And are things they don't look like they're clearing up in Tooele, but I understand that initial incident is clear, so hopefully things get back to normal there very soon. Alta Bank has your back with hassle-free accounts featuring totally free checking, no minimums, no fees. Jump headfirst into your future by visiting altabank.com or your local branch today.
All right. So we got some messages, a song, and then after the song, it's the Boner Recap game. Easy to play, easy to win the prize. All you have to do is tell us who won the Boner this morning. You know, if you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, you could probably guess, but don't take a chance. Go to x96.com, click on the box that says Boners, September 23, and it has the winner right there. What is the prize that we have?
The prize is tickets to see Machine Gun Kelly Friday. This is next year, June 26th.
Yeah.
Plan ahead. Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
All right, so Machine Gun Kelly tickets, 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play the Boner Recap game. RenaissanceRanch.com.
Renaissance Ranch is a local family-owned addiction treatment center, and they've really got it down. They know how to treat and deal with addiction. It's very difficult to struggle with it, and it's hard to make the final decision to say, I've got to do something about this. Or to encourage a family member to deal with their addictions. Well, Renaissance Ranch is there to help. Their program is designed for male patients specifically, and they offer residential and outpatient services as well. And they're scheduled by staffed by recovering addicts who have great empathy because they understand addiction cycles. Help is there. It really is. Renaissance Ranch. You can schedule a free consultation, read some compelling success stories while you're there. You'll find it at RenaissanceRanch.com. That's RenaissanceRanch.com. They do accept most private insurance plans and Medicaid.
It's a religious week. It's a holy week.
May I sponsor this religious week?
Sure.
Dr. Cobble's aesthetics team is focused on 3 skin therapy devices for younger, healthier skin. See for yourself. Attend the Aesthetics Open House 3 to 6 p.m. Thursday, April 4th, located at 9355 South, 1300 East in Sandy.
All right. Is this a list?
It is.
Officially?
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
So it's Holy Week.
Yes.
Today is Holy Thursday. It's the day of the Last Supper. And Jesus washed the apostles' feet, and they have a dinner, and
Very fitting. I'm starving after that.
I don't think they had pancakes or waffles there. I don't think. Maybe. Some sort of Middle Eastern pancake.
Jesus, a pancake or a waffle guy?
He's a pancake guy.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy. I don't need anything fancy.
But I saw this list pop up today. It's quirky things Catholics do that no one understands.
All right, let's see if I understand it.
And anywhere else in the world, like I was saying, when you say the church, you mean the Catholic Church.
Uh-huh.
Here in Utah, you say the church, it's the LDS Church.
Yeah,
Everywhere
of
else,
course.
it's
Yeah.
Number 1, you own multiple rosaries. I do.
You do?
I do own multiple rosaries.
Some-
You know what a rosary is?
Of course, but what is there a reason you have multiple?
Some for special occasions?
Yeah. And like I have my great grandmother's rosary.
Sure.
Rosary, for people that don't know, rosary are the beads, and the significance of them is it helps you count prayers because you're supposed to say so many prayers in a row, and the way the beads are laid out on the string is there'll be like a bunch together, and you'll say the same prayer over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and then there's a break, and then another bead, and that bead is a different prayer. It helps you count your prayers, and it's weird.
Do you
That's
have like
weird.
a decorative set of rosaries?
Yeah,
Or
you can have. There's like just basic ones or
Yeah.
prettier ones.
Mm-hmm.
You have at least one crucifix hanging in your home. I don't have one hanging.
You don't?
I don't.
I thought you'd have at least one.
You have one in your house.
I have several. Yeah.
Okay.
Carrie has a wall of clocks, and there are crucifixes on that wall, right?
I want to ask, but I think it's funnier to just leave it.
I went through a phase where my hobby was I made crucifixes and painted them bright colors, and then took paint can lids and fastened them to the crucifixes. So it was like a halo.
Cool.
And then I would nail beer bottle caps all around the
Like
edges.
his stool.
That's
like
cool.
my
Yeah.
stool. Like exactly like that.
Sure.
Now let me get a visual for.
Sure. X96.com/live.
But just imagine this.
Sure.
But sorry, folks. Just imagine that, but with crucifixes and a paint can lid behind it.
Carrie had an art project.
It was my art. I made a bunch of them.
What stirred this creative inspiration?
I saw it somewhere, and I said I can do that.
I like
And
it.
you did.
I made a
better
bunch
reason
of them.
than that.
Yeah.
You have a statue of Mary in your front yard. I do.
Front yard?
Yeah. I do not have a statue of. My mom does, of course.
Is it big?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
it's garden gnome sized.
Okay. It's no leaning shadow cowboy. Right?
No. Now I have a little tiny statue of Mary.
Okay.
This is a funny story that Father Cummins gave me. You know Father Cummins.
Oh yeah.
Long time ago, Father Cummins, and I used to keep it on my nightstand. And the first time my husband spent the night at my house before we were married, she fell off the nightstand. Like so much so that it made a noise.
Yeah.
And I looked, and he said, "What was that?" And I said, "It was my little statue of Mary that jumped off the nightstand." I don't think Mary was happy with what.
I'm still trying to figure out the front yard part with the Mary.
It's just a yard decoration. It's just you have a little statue of Mary in your garden, kind of.
Okay.
Has that been
Like a garden gnome.
Yeah.
The church
She's
has been
keeping
around
an eye-
for
She's
ever.
keeping an eye on things.
But American yards, not so much so. So when did that start?
Let's see. You have a lot of kids, and they're all named after saints. None of my kids are named after saints.
Not Muhammad?
So, no. Well, that's a prophet. That's, let's see. You have saint cards around your house.
What's a saint card?
They're
Like
little.
a rookie card.
Yeah, it is. It's got
Really?
it's got a picture on one side, and then on the back it says, you're the patron saint of quality footwear or whatever it is. And that was for Carrie.
Thank you.
My Moses beats your card.
Yeah. They're great bookmarks if you need a bookmark.
I'll trade you 2 St. Francis's for.
You love a good fish fry.
Yeah.
Especially during Lent. Catholics aren't supposed to eat meat on Fridays, so you know where and McDonald's was hip to this a long time ago, and that's when they came up with the filet of fish sandwich for the Catholics.
I did not know that.
Did no one explain to the Catholics that fish is meat?
It's different. The Bible says this. It's probably in your documentary about religion influencing what we eat, right?
Well, it's specifically about cults influencing what
Oh.
we eat, but
Let's not go there. But yeah, that's why McDonald's came up with the filet of fish sandwich. Was for the Catholics.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want them to stop coming to McDonald's on Fridays.
it's still one of the best things at McDonald's.
My
if you're
wife
going.
loves it. No tartar sauce.
Well, you know why? Because they make it fresh. They don't, like Big Macs and things, they make a bunch of them and they sit there for a while and wait for you to order them.
Unless you order no ketchup with ketchup packets.
That's evil.
Yeah, it is evil. Now they have to make it fresh, but you're still...
Very good.
Yeah.
All right.
You keep a little holy water on hand.
Of course.
Now, you know how Mormons keep a little consecrated oil. They keep the oil, little
canola oil.
Little oil,
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah.
And Catholics have a little, you go to the font at the church and you can fill up little bottles. Like they did in the Lost Boys when they filled up their water pistols because they were going to go hunt vampires. It's good to have.
Do you keep
for
it
that.
on your key ring
Yeah,
like the Mormons?
it's good to have, just in
Yeah.
case.
Never know when you run into a vampire.
Yeah.
And lastly, this is for Carrie. If somebody says, "May the force be with you," you say, "And also,
And also with you." I nearly converted to Catholicism.
You did?
I was dating a girl who was a Catholic who said, I don't think we can continue because you're not Catholic. I'm like, well, I'm not a Mormon either. So I looked into it. Man, there's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Really?
And there's a lot of standing up and sitting down.
I
in
think,
church.
yeah, which is why I don't understand why Gina's a Catholic.
I can't sign a piece of paper and call it a day?
No.
It's not that. Not like other religions. There's a lot of work involved. Anyway.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
That was a good list.
Yeah. You. All right.
Oh, you know who said ooh?
Who?
Jimmy and Harriman.
Harriman?
Jimmy and Harriman
Why?
said ooh.
Why did Jimmy say ooh?
He stepped in something in Harriman.
Okay.
No.
There's a lot of things to step in Harriman.
Gotta watch where you step
people
in
in
Harriman.
People in Harriman are always stepping in it.
We're stepping in something all the time.
All the time.
We need to do the boner recap.
Yes.
And our prize, X96 welcomes Machine Gun Kelly Friday, June 26th, 2026. Next year,
Yeah.
Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. Why are we doing this now? Because tickets go on sale September 25th. You can get ticket links and more at x96.com.
And it'll sell out.
Yeah, probably as well. Well, let's go to the randomizer. They're picking a contestant. It looks like Dominic is here. Hello, Dominic. Oh, Dominic.
Oh, Dominic.
Your phone is terrible, Dominic. Roll up your window.
Are you there?
1 second.
Okay.
I know Katie tells you, make sure that you're... you know-
Always.
Are you there?
Better, guys?
Yes.
I think
Yes.
so. All right. How are you, Dominic?
I'm doing pretty well. How about you guys?
Doing well, thank you. Dominic, I'm going to read these three boner candidates for you. You tell me the winner of the three, and you will win tickets to see Machine Gun Kelly, or
MGK.
MGK. Yeah, MGK. If you want, okay? Are you ready?
All right. I'm ready.
Okay. Did you hear the boner candidates earlier?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you're set then. Number one was, hey, that's my ritual stuff. This is customs agents finding what appeared to be, no, they were, human remains in somebody's luggage during a routine check at Tampa International Airport. There was some bones and partial skull. The traveler, claimed that the items were for rituals. I use them in rituals. Come on. Sorry, no, you can't bring it into the country. Boner candidate number two, the administration is hiding how much they hurt people. This is the Trump administration ending the federal government's annual report on hunger in America, stating that it had become, overly politicized and rife with inaccuracies. That decision to end that report comes 2.5 months after Trump signed into legislation reducing food aid to the poor, sharply reducing, like 3 million Americans having their food stamps cut. So if we don't report it, wow is that very. You're right, Dominic. Wow. And then there was boner.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 wows. Then it was boner candidate number 3. Well, I figured it worked with the cows, so why not try it at home? This is a father in Fairview, Mount Pleasant, I guess it was, Sanpete County, Mount Pleasant, who apparently has been disciplining his 2 boys using a cattle prod. Well, it keeps the cows in line. It'll probably keep the boys in line, too. He's been put in jail for child abuse. Those were the 3 candidates. Dominic, who was the winner?
Third wow. Number 2.
Yeah, number 2. Kind of a surprise because there's a guy poking his kid with cattle prods. But, number 2 wins. Congratulations, Dominic. You're going to get those tickets. Just hang on the line, and Katie will tell
thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Hang on, Dominic, and Katie will tell you what to do.
All right. Yeah, I agree with Guy in the chat room. If our listeners could stop calling in using walkie-talkies, that would be...
Oh, I've been in the producer's booth when Katie talks to you.
Yeah.
She says, turn off your radio.
Mm-hmm.
Don't swear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all kinds of things that then people proceed to ignore.
Yeah, they ignore because those instructions are meant for everyone but me.
You were talking about the Salt Lake Film Society, and I recorded just a little, like a one-line sentence thing for the Salt Lake Film Society that they will play before movies.
Uh-huh.
I forget exactly what it says.
Does it turn your phones off?
No, it's
remain seated, please.
Yeah. No, it's more of a.
Keep your hands inside the ride.
This is a wonderful opportunity. These are artistic movies, and we're so happy that you're here. That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I now I've been thinking twice about because I think it's going to hold things up.
Why?
Because when people hear my voice, they're going to stand up and applaud, and it's going to.
No, Bill isn't here. Sit down.
They're going to stand up and applaud, and it's going to hold up the movie. That's what I'm afraid will happen. I'll have to talk to Tori and say maybe you shouldn't run my voice before the movie.
I remember once when I was a kid, like little kid, we did a field trip to the Hanson Planetarium to see one of their shows.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there, and it was something about the solar system, and I hear the sun. Hi, I'm the sun. I'm up here in the sky. It was my dad
Playing the sun.
It was the sun, and I had no idea he had done
Wow.
that. Like, hey, my
great.
dad's the sun. And
Oh,
Hanson Planet. I didn't know the sun sounded like my dad.
More for my therapist. Oh, boy.
I did one of these for Salt Lake Film Society a long time ago that they ran for quite a while, but I'd forgotten that I'd done it. And I went to a movie there, and my voice came on, and it startled me. I went, what? I said that?
Is this in my head?
Yeah. But I forget the line. I just recorded it Friday. But
Well, you remember when we told people that we were the voices of
I believed you when you told me
What?
this.
please don't litter in the theater.
Oh, yeah.
Deposit all popcorn containers and soft drink cups in trash receptacles.
Thanks.
I believed for a
We-
long
we-
time that was you.
We told everybody that was us. And
Yeah.
they believed us.
Thanks.
I'm going to see if I can find it.
Yeah. It's at the time, because you heard it all the time, we did a pretty good impression, I think. Of it.
Exactly. All right. We got big boy news coming up after these messages. Stand by.
Now, yesterday, I had this list, but we didn't have time to go into it.
Oh, goody.
The Planet of the Apes movies, ranked
All
in
of
order.
them.
All of them. Of course, you remember, or maybe you didn't know, The Planet of the Apes, originally, based on a novel written by a Frenchman.
Pierre Boulle.
Yeah, in 1963, best known for the novel The Bridge Over the River Kwai.
Oh, okay.
But then he wrote a science fiction novel called Planet of the Apes. The first movie was loosely based on that.
Very loosely.
Apparently, it was quite different.
Yeah, because I read the book, and the book's just okay.
So here we go. These are all of the movies, the original Planet of the Apes movies and the new series ranked in order. Okay?
So this is all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I've seen the list.
Number 10, 2001's Planet of the Apes. That's Tim Burton.
That's the Tim Burton, Mark Wahlberg.
liked
It was
that
okay.
one.
It was
Human
all right.
Lover.
I know people
It has
but
the saving grace of Paul Giamatti
Yes.
as an orangutan. And what I loved
Michael
about
Clark
that,
Duncan?
Wine drinking.
what I loved about that was when Paul Giamatti was contacted about it from his agents. They said, "Well, we got this Planet of the Apes movie. I guess I could cast you. You don't want to be an ape." And he goes, "I will kill you if I am not an ape. I had better be an ape."
Number 9, 1973, Battle for the Planet of the Apes.
That's the last one in the original 5.
The 5th and the final entry of the original Ape series. Says it's a bit shaggy.
Yeah.
The ape masks for background actors hang very loosely.
Yeah.
You know.
As each one went along, the budgets got cut. And, yeah, that one was...
Number
that one's Paul Williams as an orangutan. So
I remember.
Yeah. Claude Akins as General Aldo.
Aldo, yes.
Mm-hmm. Roddy McDowell's still in it, though. Committed ape leader, Caesar. Let's see now, number 8, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, 1970.
That's the one with the mutants and the nuclear. It has such a dark ending.
James Franciscus.
Yeah.
Charlton Heston is in that one. Kim Hunter and Zira.
That's one where the second spaceship comes and they happen to just follow the same time and trajectory as Charlton Heston's ship.
James Franciscus.
And James Franciscus looks enough like Charlton Heston that everybody confused him for him. And then at the,
Number 7.
At the end, the world blows up.
Conquest of the Planet of the Apes.
This is the rise of Caesar.
1972. Let's see. The film follows Cornelius and Zero's son, Milo.
Oh, Milo, yeah.
Yeah. There's, Ricardo Montalban.
That's what I was going to say. Is that
Isn't
the
he
one
the
with
circus
Ricardo?
guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's going to keep him safe.
Yeah.
With, Mama.
Number 6, Escape from the Planet of the Apes.
This is the one where the apes come back to our time.
Sal Mineo is Milo.
They're running around L.A., right?
Yeah.
Number
That's where we learned the term. Would you like some of this wine, Zero? Oh, what is that? Oh, just think of it as grape juice plus. And then she gets drunk and starts talking. Yeah.
Number 5 from 2011, Rise of Planet of the Apes. This is Andy Serkis, when Andy Serkis comes in.
And this is the James Franco one.
Franco and John Lithgow.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Number 4 is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes from 2024.
The new one.
The most recent one.
Yeah, that's. Have you seen it yet?
Not yet. Life keeps getting in the way.
Yeah. Number 3, Battle of the Apes, 1968. This is the one with Maurice Evans is in it, I believe, and Charlton Heston. Number 2, War for the Planet of the Apes, 2017. That's Andy Serkis again.
That's the one that I really enjoy. It's Caesar and Koba in this brothers fighting kind of thing.
Steve Zahn is a bad ape.
That's his character's name. Bad
Ape. And then number 1 from 2014, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, no, this is the one that I'm thinking of. Okay.
Yeah.
The names are confusing.
Yeah.
This one has Jason Clarke, Kerry Russell, and Andy Serkis, of course, Gary Oldman, and there you go.
Heartbreaking scene with Koba where Caesar says, "Let the humans do their work," and Koba points to his scars because he's been experimented on for years. He points to his scars and he goes, "Human work, human work."
Yeah.
Heartbreaking.
So there you go, 10 movies. It would be. I don't know. The best way to watch them, though, I think, would be to watch the original series 1 through 5.
Yeah, I'd watch the first 5 and then start.
And then start and watch these other ones in the order they were
In the order,
released.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. I
Yeah.
think that's the way to watch them. And they're all on Disney Plus right now.
You swear that's not you guys?
The theater management was really, really concerned with our health and safety.
That's right.
On behalf of your health and safety, from the theater management.
All right, let's see. 9:21. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by.
The Daybreak Fall Home Show is coming September 26th to the 28th to the new ballpark at America First Square. Get your home organized and find everything you need to prepare your home for the holidays. Parking and admission are free. More information at thebesthomeshow.com.
Thanks. John Bon Jovi. is getting on us about the rockiest piece of John Bon Jovi's history. John Bon Jovi appeared on the latest episode of the Dumb Blonde podcast, discussing his journey in the music industry with the host, Bunny XO. While they talked about John Bon Jovi, Bunny asked John Bon Jovi to give John Bon Jovi's best description of John Bon Jovi's friendship and collaborative work with former Bon Jovi guitarist Richie Sambora. Well, the great thing that I have said about him throughout our lives, as you would be lucky to call him your friend, and I mean that, talented beyond as a guitar player, as a singer, as a collaborator, wonderful right-hand man, awesome, couldn't ask for more, John Bon Jovi began. But then, when Sambora left John Bon Jovi in the midst of their 2013 world tour in order to focus on raising Ava amid his divorce with ex-Heather Locklear, oh yeah, remember that? My heartbreak with him is the way he walked out on us, compounded by the fact that it took him years to come back in the room just to have a meal with Tico and David. And say, I'm sorry, he continued. I don't know what he had to apologize for. He had to leave, sounds to me like. Yeah, the unfortunate thing, it's heartbreaking, but what if he wanted to do was just be Richie Sambora, not a member of Bon Jovi, right? So, I mean, I'll always encourage all of my guys, because my attitude was, bring the information back so you can learn outside. It'll only help us. Okay. Whatever.
All right.
Thanks for clearing that up, John Bon Jovi. 70-year-old Carla Well Knight is currently battling an aggressive form of breast cancer. But at 70 years old, she still makes time for a series of generous acts at her senior living center in Mesa, Arizona. She was recently gifted floor seats to see her favorite band, Nine Inch Nails.
Wow, really?
During their Peel It Back tour stop in Phoenix, September 16th, thanks to the caretaker's nomination of the AARP's Wish of a Lifetime program. A devoted fan who sports a tattoo of Nine Inch Nails logo, Carla cherished the opportunity to experience the concert up close. She said, I believe that the more that you give, the more you can get back, always. Her inspiring story was actually captured on an NBC News TikTok video. The clip include photos of her enjoying the Nine Inch Nails show, which took place days before Trent Reznor and company brought their tour to a close with a 2-night stand in Los Angeles in September 18th through the 19th. But there's a I don't have the sound, but she's
into it.
She's really into it. And there's a picture of her Nine Inch Nails tattoo. Let's see. His snake eyes were bigger than his stomach.
Oh.
Florida might have a new ally in the ongoing fight against the invasive Burmese python scourge, chilly weather. Researchers who track the elusive reviled reptiles were thrilled to witness one of the greedy beasts regurgitating, that is, throwing up an entire deer earlier this year.
Wow. After
the mercury plunged below that comfortable threshold for the cold-blooded restrictors, or constrictors, I should say, constrictors. The observation made in late November in Florida's Big Cypress National Park was detailed in a gag-inducing study in the journal Ecology and Evolution. Pythons are constantly doing things I never imagined, but this is such a beautiful moment where science and basic principle line up with field observations. That's according to Mark Sandfoss, senior author of the study and a biologist at the U.S. Geological Survey. He said scientists thought that the cold temperatures would really disrupt. It's getting colder in Florida a lot of times, and it would really disrupt the pythons' activities. And sure enough, they happened upon a python throwing up a deer. And the scientists were just thrilled with this.
This is good news.
This is exciting.
Okay.
This is exciting. Let's see. Florida woman. No, I don't want to do that. Hellman's mayonnaise.
We did. This was a boner
you
candidate
did?
yesterday.
Okay. Oh, the fiery mayo.
Yeah.
That's right. I read that. Teen in a gorilla suit.
I did not do that story.
2 people were arrested after a man was attacked by somebody in a gorilla suit in downtown Nashville.
Please,
I'll
Bill,
bet it was Mike.
A gorilla suit.
Gorilla.
It was a gorilla suit in downtown Nashville. I'll bet it was our friend Mike. The assault happened on 2nd Avenue North. Yep, definitely him. The victim told officers he was attacked by a man in a gorilla suit and another in a Hawaiian shirt. So it was
That
a
was
guy
a
in
DJ.
a guy in a gorilla suit and a guy in a Hawaiian shirt attacked him. According to court documents, the victim was kicked, punched, and put in a headlock. And then they stole his shoes. While officers were assessing the victim, other officers spotted somebody in a gorilla suit and a man in a Hawaiian shirt crossing the John Siegenthaler pedestrian bridge. Officers were able to cut them off and take them into custody. The man in the gorilla suit was identified as 18-year-old Xavier Rhodes. He was charged with felony robbery. The suspect in the Hawaiian shirt was identified as 22-year-old Sherrod Robinson, who remains in jail on a $1,500 bond. He said, but who's going to cover my shift at the radio station? Let's see what else is here. No.
No?
No.
No?
No, let's do this. Carlos Santana. Oh, Carlos Santana out on tour.
He shouldn't do that.
No, he have to call. He had to call off a
Yeah.
part of his tour because he had an incident. But he's going back out. Must need the money. Tom Holland, did you do that story,
Yep.
Carrie? Got injured playing
Concussion.
playing Spider-Man. 105-year-old legally blind nun celebrates her birthday.
I did not do that story.
So she's legally blind.
She's not illegally blind?
She has a license to be blind, apparently.
I sent you a story last week about nuns who in Italy who were living in a care home, and they broke out of the care home and went and broke back into. They had closed the convent and
Right.
said, "You can't live in this convent
Okay.
anymore. You're too old. We're putting you in a care home." They went and like wire cutters to the door, like bolt cutters. Like, we're breaking back into the convent. They want to live. Leave us alone. We want to live in the convent.
You silly nuns. Yeah, I saw that story, and I thought, well, I
just was like, good for them. They,
They
want
wanna-
to.
Good for you, nuns.
They had to break out to get back to.
Apparently, beer and cannabis make people 44% more attractive to mosquitoes. So if you're drinking beer and high, the mosquitoes will go, hey, good looking. You're attractive to mosquitoes if you are high and you drink a lot of beer. And there's just not much else. 30% of Americans choose the same vacation spot repeatedly.
I'm trying not to, but it's hard when. Well, you just did it this weekend, Bill.
Yeah,
How many
like-
times have you been to that house?
Yeah, but that's sort of just like I don't consider it a vacation for some reason. It's just like 2 days away. It's just just a little.
But you go back to that exact same house.
Yeah.
It's not like you go, well, we like this area, we'll stay at a different place. The point of this article is that it's comfortable and it's familiar, and I had a good time there. I'll have a good time again if I go there.
I mean, really, what I should do is just vacation at my house.
Sure.
At where I live all the time.
A staycation, if you will.
Yeah, because it's familiar and nothing. I know what to expect. And
You know where the remote is.
Exactly.
No, but at your house, don't you look around? And I can't 1,000% relax at home because I look around and go, I really should do that, and I really should do that.
Yeah, well, you've never seen
and I
my
really
house,
should
have
do
you?
that.
I
But
never
when
do that.
But when you're on vacation, you can forget about all that. Like, I don't have the things staring me in my face that I.
Gina.
What?
Gina.
What?
Gina, I know when you're on vacation, you worry about what's going on at your house.
Well, I mean,
At home.
probably, but I'm not looking at it. Like, I'm not.
It's not quite as concrete.
Yeah.
Weather.
Beautiful fall day today, 75 and sunny. Tonight, 53, mostly clear. We've had a few days of off and on thunderstorms. Did you have rain while you were down there, Bill? Was
Yeah,
it?
the first night, magnificent lightning storm, sitting on the front porch at night, and just huge bolts of lightning.
That's pretty much done, it looks like, for the rest of the week. And we actually warm up to the mid-80s by the weekend, it looks like. No more rain. As far as I can see, get ready for laser Halloween, spine-tingling music like Thriller and Ghostbusters, plus classic favorites that light up the night. A bewitching show for all ages coming September 27th to Clark Planetarium. Don't miss this frightfully fun, ghoulishly good time.
Thank you.
Don't miss.
I'm tired. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I was up late making and eating steak, Oscar, and artichokes.
Ooh, I love artichokes.
Like if you, in your perfect world, in my perfect world, I will have dinner at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I would much rather have.
In my perfect world.
4 or 5 o'clock.
I was going to say 5:30 is my solid timing. That's what I would prefer.
Like 4 o'clock dinner.
Yep.
Watch a show.
Yep. Go to bed.
Bed.
It's because we get up early.
We do.
And last night, I think I was in bed at 10 o'clock, and that's just too late.
Yeah. Which I don't know that our families understand that really. Like, because most of the world is not on that schedule.
No.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes my wife will say, oh darn, I meant to have dinner ready at 6, and it's 7:30 now.
Yeah.
But,
I sleep with earplugs every night.
Really?
Not because my husband snores, but because my house is up.
Yeah.
They're clanking around and opening doors.
While
and
you go to bed.
I go to bed, or
they're still doing stuff.
yeah.
I'm usually just so tired it doesn't matter. I don't.
You can sleep through.
I
all
have
of
to
that.
sleep with an eye mask on because I have a light right outside of my apartment that just shines into the room. But my husband's really nice about turning down the volume because he stays up, or he'll put his headset on and he'll play video games. So he's pretty nice. And the dogs come to bed with me, so they're not making any noise or bothering anything.
There's another dog?
I have 2, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's brought Lucy in
Yeah,
before.
she doesn't love coming in. She's my 6-year-old, and just not as sociable as Vaxeldan.
Well, so now I worry about using earplugs, though. I'm afraid I won't hear my alarm.
That was something I always feared.
I don't do it.
But when I wear earplugs at Lost Lands and stuff, I still hear my alarms go off, so I'm not sleeping all through the afternoon.
And I just wake up.
After so many years, that's good.
My body clock just says, time to get up, and I get up.
That's fair.
But like when my kids were little, though, I would never sleep with earplugs.
Oh, I'm
You gotta
sure.
listen
I'm sure, yeah.
It's so nice to not
have little children.
And I was thinking yesterday.
But little children are the ones that will lead us. The little children will lead us.
Yesterday I was thinking about, it's summer now. Summer used to be the most stressful time.
I believe it.
Because during the school year, you know what your kids are doing between 7 in the morning and 3:30 at night. They are occupied. They have somewhere to be with people. But in the summer, trying to figure out, because I work, my husband work, figure out, okay, I have to Jenga together some sort of summer schedule so they have stuff to do.
I always sent my kids to work in a coal mine in the summer.
long.
Yeah, in the summer. There's a coal mining company. They need kids, and they would go and
They get on the bus. She didn't take them. They took
say
the
bye, bye, Daddy.
Oh,
they go work in the mine.
Just the fact that they are old enough to do their own thing and drive themselves to that thing, whatever, and I don't have to worry about.
Yep.
You have to worry about everything because they have the ability to get in more trouble and bigger trouble.
They're Gina's kids. Let's be honest. How much trouble can they get in?
Yeah, that's true.
All of my kids are in California right now, in different places doing different things. We're sort of empty nesters for the next week or so.
Do you need me to come over?
Maybe.
And hang out?
It's weird.
Make noise?
And like Mohammed's at a thing where I can't even talk to him. Like
he's working in a coal mine.
Yeah,
isn't
he's
he?
working. There's no reception there.
Yeah.
So like I can't even say, "Hey, how's it going?" I assume he's okay. I figure they'll let me know if he's not.
I'd hope so.
But it's very strange to just have my days going, well, I have no kids. What am I going
Are
to do?
are you accomplishing something?
No.
Okay, good.
But now the dogs are all your responsibility.
Yes. Now I can't say take the dog because Oakley, the puppy needs more than one walk a day.
Oh, yeah.
She's not a one walk. Yeah. Riley, one walk is plenty for her.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Oakley needs more than one walk a day, and I would send the kid. Now I have to.
Yeah.
I mean, I get to. I
Yeah.
don't mind.
Yeah.
Lovely relationship.
Perfect
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look who's here. It's Mark from the Advocates. Hi, Mark.
How are you?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Mark, we so we talk about the Advocates. Just we do commercials and all that,
Right.
And we talk about the Advocates can help you with medical bills, and so you don't have to worry about it.
When you're injured in an accident.
Yeah, so you're in an accident. The Advocates take your case, and then they start going back and forth with the insurance company.
Right.
But you still haven't gotten a settlement. But you have to have medical treatments, and somehow how does that work? That you guys can help take care of that.
Yeah. So I would say the biggest fear that people have when they get in an accident, if they don't have severe injuries and are taken to an emergency room by the ambulance, is going out and getting treatment because they're afraid of incurring medical bills.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Because they don't know if their health insurance is going to pay it, or if they don't have health insurance, they don't want to have to pay it. So in Utah, we have a nice thing called PIP, which is required on all auto insurance, and it's a set amount that your own auto insurance pays towards your medical bills.
Now it's called what again?
PIP, Personal Injury Protection Coverage.
Okay.
And in Utah, the minimum's $3,000. So everybody that has an active insurance policy has at least $3,000 of free coverage that they can go and use.
You mean I could run out and get myself hurt right now?
Not
and
on purpose,
and
Bill.
have three.
Not on purpose.
I'm not saying on purpose. I'm just if I happen to accidentally run out into the street and get nicked by a car,
you've got $3,000 available, Bill.
Wow, that's amazing.
But you're saying people shouldn't avoid getting checked out because they think they can't afford it.
You definitely want to go and get treatment, because if you don't, one of the things that we do get is we'll get calls from people who their accident was several months ago, and they're like, hey, I've never gotten better. My neck still hurts. But they were afraid to go and get treatment, and that ends up being a tough case, because then the insurance company, when we go to get a settlement for them, says, well, why haven't they been to treatment for the last 3 months? If
And
they
how
were
do we
really
know this?
injured,
How do we know
how do
this
we know this
happened?
was because
Yeah.
of the car
Yeah.
accident? And so we always encourage people to go out and get treatment. Know that you have that $3,000 available. But even on top of that, if you do incur bills that go over that $3,000, as your attorneys, we're going to make sure that the at-fault insurance covers all of your medical bills. So really the goal is go and get treatment if you're injured, start feeling better, and when you get better, what we've said on this show for years is the Advocates, we're going to fight with the insurance company to make sure you get a fair settlement.
What about just to veer off into another consequence of this kind of thing? Sometimes you're injured in capacity, you can't work. And so you have other bills that start piling up.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you're having a hard time making your rent or your mortgage.
Right.
That kind of thing. Is there something that can be done about that?
There are. So we can get lost wages included as part of a settlement as well. And there's several ways that we can do that. But yeah, we definitely can get your lost wages covered. And there's other ways that we can get money for people before we get a settlement for them. So yeah, we can take the burden off of that as well, so that you can really just focus on getting better. One of the things I always tell people when they say, hey, why do I really need an attorney? Why can't I just do this on my own? Is all of those things, but really the peace of mind of turning it over to someone who knows what they're doing, that's an expert in that area, so that you can really just focus on getting better, go to your doctor appointments, do all the things your medical providers are telling you to do. And the financial side of it, dealing with the insurance companies, all of that's getting handled by your attorney while you just focus on getting better.
So I suppose I'd have to prove that I was a very well compensated hedge fund manager that made several $1 million a year. I'd have to prove that.
You would definitely have to prove that, Bill.
Okay.
But you're not.
I'm thinking of ways that I might be able to prove it. I'd have to prove it to my attorney first.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think you could come up with it, Bill. You seem like the kind of guy.
Well, I have a few.
It's very persuasive.
Yeah. If you're hurt in an accident, do what we always encourage you to do it. 801-355-5550. Yeah. And it's the Advocates. I did it without a piece of paper in front of me. It's
pretty good.
hard to do, really.
That is.
Call them, and you really will take people's calls any time of the day or night, right?
24/7, yeah, you're going to talk to an attorney at the Advocates.
Let's see if we can figure out when Mark is next on at 2 in the
let's
in the
do
morning.
it.
Another thing I've noticed is that your insurance company acts differently when you say the word attorney.
For sure.
Do they stand up straighter?
They're suddenly like, oh, well.
You're attorney, right.
Because when I totaled my car, they were just being real, I mean, for lack of a better word, dicks about it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I said, well, I'll just have to turn this over to my attorney. No, hang on.
Let's not jump to conclusions there.
Yeah, and it's obvious why they do that, because they don't want you to get an attorney. It's easier for them to try and work with you because they know you don't know the value of your case.
Exactly.
So the last thing they want is an attorney involved because they know they're going to pay more.
It's so much. It's really not fun. Although it must be kind of fun for you to really score a big settlement for somebody.
It is. It's a lot. I always tell people that I enjoy my job because I feel like as an attorney, it's one area of law where we're actually really helping people. We're making sure that they get taken care of. And then when at the end of this, when they've gone through what for a lot of people is one of the worst times in their life, they get compensated for it. And so there is really a light at the tunnel after all of their treatment and doctor's appointments and so forth. There's a bright spot at the end of it for them. And so, yeah, I feel like we do really help people.
And it's and you're a person to the Advocates. It's a small firm, just a few lawyers, kind of a boutique firm, and you guys take personal interest in each case. I know.
Yeah, local firm started in Utah. Our attorneys and staff all live in Utah, so we're familiar with the roadways. When you call in and say, "Hey, I got hurt on Bangor Highway," we know where it is. We know all the streets. So, yeah, local firm. We've been helping people here for over 25 years.
Well, thanks for doing it. 801-355-5550. It's the Advocates. You know, I think you can tell by just listening to Mark, you deserve a guy like Mark, an advocate. He helped out. Did you do Katie's cases?
I did, yeah. Two of Katie's cases. Yeah, unlucky.
Yeah. Katie's lucky.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you very much. All right, we will take a break, crawl towards the exits after these and a song. Stand by.
Well, speaking of killing things,
yes,
and speaking of death, I have an email of interest here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Email of interest.
This says, Bill, I really enjoyed listening to the Funeral Music Expo. It was the expo we did 2 days ago?
Yeah, inappropriate songs for a funeral.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it, this person says. Along those lines, I've been creating my deathbed playlist over the last few years. When I'm ready to leave this mortal coil, I've always imagined myself quietly lying in bed, waiting for death, waiting for Frank Chris to come and take me away.
Should we all be so lucky that that's how it goes?
I don't know. I think I don't want to even have that. I just want to go to sleep and then not wake up. I don't want to lay quietly waiting for death. But it would be a shame to listen to crappy music that I don't like. So I have shared my deathbed playlist with my family so they can carry out my wishes. Anyway, of all the playlists I have seen out there, I've never seen a deathbed playlist. So that might be an interesting thing to talk about. I have loved all of you for all of the 30-plus years you've been on the air. In fact, many of the songs on my deathbed playlist I first heard on your station. Come to think of it, I'm going to add a couple of your podcasts to my list. It'll be a wonderful way to go. Listening to you guys. Can you imagine? I'm trying.
No.
I probably wouldn't do that if I were you.
Don't do that.
It says, with love and affection to all of you, Kathy.
Well, that's nice.
I thought that was nice. And Kathy, first of all, I hope you don't check out soon.
Yeah, it doesn't say that that's imminent.
No,
right?
no. And second of all, as Carrie said, don't include us. If not for your, do it for your family, because it'll upset the family if we're on there.
Yeah.
So, not to be super serious, but my fiance that died of testicular cancer same time Carrie had it. It was a weird time.
Mm-hmm.
He knew that was coming, and this is a long time ago, so you didn't have a Spotify playlist. But he had a stack of CDs.
Oh.
That he said at some point, if it looks like it's happening,
Which it will.
Which yeah. But if you look at me and go, okay, I think this is time.
This is it.
Here are and we had a little Discman CD player, and I had my instructions of the things he wanted to listen to, and we did.
What
that.
kind of stuff?
I mean, that's personal. I don't want to go into that. But he had a
It was all Lamb of God stuff.
Yeah. He had a list of things he wanted, and it was nice to be able to do that for him. But kind of a weird thing to think about, like, what do I want to be listening to when I'm going?
I haven't listened to an entire album all the way through in a long time, and for some reason yesterday I decided I wanted to listen to Haughty Melodic by Mike Doty, his first solo album.
Oh, we were talking about it yesterday.
After Soul Coughing, and so I listened to it straight through, and it's I've got to do that more often because I really enjoyed it. There's 5 songs on there that I know pretty well, but then there's a few I went, wait a minute, I don't remember this.
Yeah.
And there are a couple that are a little weak, but and it's just a great thing to do to track through albums. You probably do that fairly.
I
or
do
you
it all the
listen to
time.
random stuff.
I listen to albums.
Yeah, I don't like the
depending on the mood. That's how I program my music is for the mood.
Yeah, the trend over the last few years, of course, just to build a playlist of various artists and listen to all different kinds of stuff.
And we have a couple of playlists that we use for, like, when we're having dinner guests over or a party. There's a couple of special playlists. But if I'm at home and I'm in a certain mood, there are certain albums that I will put on.
Or time of day.
Time of day, even weather affects the music I'll put on.
Yeah, I've always liked listening to albums just straight through. And then, back when we had turntables all the time, there were some songs that you didn't really like on the album. So you'd have to walk over and lift up the tone arm. And
Which is why when you found an album that you could play all the way through, that was a great thing. And that's how you judged a great album. Like the Soul Coughing, Ruby Vroom. That's one you could just put on and let it go.
I forget which Doors album it was. There was a Doors album that actually a couple of them that I would just listen to every song. Every song all the way through. And there's another thing that I've done a couple of times. I'll find a song like Brown Eyed Man that's been done by dozens of artists, and I'll download every different version I can find of it, and then listen to Brown Eyed Man over and over again.
I might get sick of that, like the same song.
No, it's because because people do it so differently. Everybody does it so differently.
And you look and you want that.
Yeah.
But then there's the times when you'll hear a remake and it's like, why did you bother? Why did you bother remaking
You ruined it.
You sound exactly like the original.
Oh, I see.
I couldn't understand why people like those Weezer remakes so much, because they try to sound exactly like the original. What's the point of that? Just to prove you can do it, I guess. But when who was it? Panic at the Disco did Bohemian Rhapsody at the Big Ass Show one time. That was great because it wasn't exactly Bohemian Rhapsody. It was a different take on it.
It's like, I love the song by Joe Jackson, I'm the Man. And then Buck 09, a ska band that I love, remade it. And I went, oh, excellent, let me hear it. Well, it sounded exactly like the Joe.
Oh, it does.
Pretty close,
exactly like the Joe Jackson version. So when I heard they were going to do it, I was excited. Then I got the album, and I went, "Oh, why did you bother? It sounds exactly the same."
Actually, it's a little bit off.
Who brought
What do we got?
treats?
Stephanie just dropped these off.
Is it our Steph from the chat room?
No, different
Different Steph.
Stephanie.
Okay.
A caramel peanut big cup.
Reese's
Thank you very
caramel.
much. I'd still like some toast too. Did she bring toast?
Oh, thank you, Stephanie. That was nice.
you.
of you.
We're having a toast renaissance in our house.
Oh yeah,
because Sue has started baking bread. Because we're looking for foods that have less ingredients in them.
Simplified.
Simplified. She says, I want my bread to have maybe 3 ingredients in it, and we couldn't find any.
So she's making her own.
She saw I'm making my own. So
you have a toast renaissance.
Well, it's a toast renaissance in our house.
Making bread, to me, I used to do it occasionally as a dangerous thing because you get the hot loaf of bread out of the oven and then you just eat the whole damn thing.
Because it's never better than hot right out of the oven.
Slather it with butter, and just eat it hot out of the oven. Yes.
Some of that orange marmalade right there. 9:51. Late breaking news.
Oh, boop, boop, boop.
Breaking news.
What's that?
The Baywatch reboot is a go.
Oh.
Were people clamoring for that?
Is it now so there was the original Baywatch and then they did it again.
Yeah,
right?
and then they did a movie with The Rock in it. So I'm guessing this is a series. Let me look. I don't know.
I don't know that anybody asked for that.
Yeah, it's a TV series.
I don't really. I don't think nobody wants that.
Yeah, I don't know who's asking for it.
Are you asking for a reboot of anything?
No.
Or do we want just new stuff? There's a lot of new. I was going over.
There's too many shows
with my husband last night. That there are a lot of shows that we need to start watching and get caught up on.
Like
the House of Guinness that Bill Frost was talking about.
Oh, I don't know that.
It's the people that did Peaky Blinders. So you know you like that.
And it is about the Guinness family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
tell us all about how the Book of Records, World Book of Records, got started.
Is that the same family that did the beer?
Yep.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. See, I didn't know that. Task was the other one he talked about.
Task.
No, I watched the first episode of that.
It's Mark Ruffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And
I watched the first episode of that Black Rabbit.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
with
that's
Jude Law and
Jason Bateman.
And I'm not sure because I mean it was well done, but I'm thinking I think I know where this is going. I know how it's going to unfold in 8 episodes. And
I heard Jude Law being interviewed. He was on Fresh Air with Tanya Mosley, who I don't care for.
No, I don't either.
But asking about Jude Law, is it hard to be so good looking, and all anybody ever wants to talk about is how good looking you are? And he kind of made the point, like, well, you're talking about. I mean, you're part of the problem.
You're part of the problem.
I just look at her and say, why don't you knock it off? Just knock it off.
Are you tired of people bringing up how good looking you are?
People would stop talking about it. It'd be great.
Is he that good looking?
Yeah, he's. I mean, yeah, yes. And he remains so. I mean, what
do you mean?
Well, no, I mean, like talented Mr. Ripley. He's like, is that a real person? Like he was that good looking.
Oh, you mean now that he's aged?
Yeah. He's still.
He's like maybe in his 50s.
but he's aged clearly, but he's still good looking.
He was in that Star Wars series with the kids in it. He was.
Is he a bad guy?
Well, I'm not going to say.
Oh.
He's very good in this Black Rabbit. Jason Bateman is really good in it.
But he talked about he was in, I don't know if it was a movie or a series where he played Henry VIII.
Okay.
Which would not be a good looking.
Oh, you'd have to be jowly.
Well, and he talked about how when he plays a character, he has a perfumery that he has a special scent.
You mean
created.
he owns a perfumery?
No, it's a place he goes to. Okay. He has a special scent developed to help him with his character.
Okay.
And the scent he had developed for Henry VIII, because apparently Henry VIII had huge open ulcer sores all over him.
So he wanted to smell like mutton.
And he smelled horrible, apparently. And so he went to this perfumery and said, I need you to make me smell like I have rotting flesh. And they developed some scent.
So many questions.
I'd say, my dear boy, why don't you just try acting the part?
Like what scent did he have for when he was the robot gigolo in AI?
I don't know, but he must have had some special
What's the scent there?
Was that the name of that movie? AI? That
AI, yeah.
With
With the teddy bear.
Oh, God.
It was a heartbreaking movie.
No, it wasn't heartbreaking.
It wasn't?
No, it was the world's most calculatingly depressing movie.
It was depressing.
Ever made.
That didn't break your heart?
No, it pissed me off. It made me angry. It was so depressing.
And I catch myself when robots die on movies or TV shows, I cry, and I shouldn't, because they're robots.
Yeah.
You can put them back together.
Yeah.
You know, they'll come back.
Yeah.
And that's what happens at the end of this one. They find the teddy bear and the kid at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Because it was so manipulative.
Well, you blame Spielberg for that.
Yeah, he was just manipulating me into.
So sad.
It's like, I love Spielberg's movies, but like it's the World War II one, the Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
It's a really great movie until the very end when Matt Damon comes back as an old man and salutes and the flag is waving and all that. And I just go, cut that part off.
Kubrick would have ended AI with
him in the bottom of the ocean.
At the bottom of the ocean.
And that's the end of it.
But Spielberg came in and went,
Like, you can't.
we
We
can't
can't leave him down there for eternity.
Yeah, same thing, Katie. Baymax, Big Hero 6. I shouldn't have cried. He's a robot. He'll be back.
It's like Spielberg in the E.T. He had the guys that are the government people that are chasing the kids. They have guns. Spielberg went back and turned them into walkie-talkies.
But then he turned them back into guns.
Yeah. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't give him that chance.
Yeah. All right. Let's do the promo.
Don't forget, it's things that must go.
Huh?
Just say things that must go.
Things that must go.
Not right now.
No, wait. Okay, well, let me find the promo. When do I say it?
Instead of
This isn't
hello,
gonna
yeah,
work out.
what, say things that must go.
Things that must go.
But not now.
Oh, okay.
Why so growly?
You seem very upset.
I am, and I have to hold it all in until tomorrow.
Wednesday's Radio from Hell features
Things that must go.
Don't hold it all in. Email your things that must go to radiofromhell@x96.com.
Did I do it right?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. And the AI gigolo, Drakkar Noir.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes sense. All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Yeah, he's still good looking. He's still